Okay, and there we go. One saved. The second one started. Okay, there we go. There's the stream. All right, let's do this. So I'm going to add this to the cart. I'm going to, whoops. Let's see. I am going to, temporarily anyway, I'm going to, where are we? Oh, that's why, because I'm looking at the wrong thing. I was like, what the heck, man? Oh, of course, that's incorrect anyway. So give me a second here. Let me get this back. Let me get this back to normal. Love my Stream Deck, but every so often the Stream Deck just loses, completely forgets. And the reason is because it goes to the wrong one, and I have no idea why. Okay. So now this should work. Yeah. All right. Just a moment, chat, as I order this. Don't get me wrong. I trust all of you implicitly, but there are some who may not. All right. That's your first mistake. Okay. Let's get the password for this. This is on my gaming computer, so I don't have all my stuff on here, which is good because you shouldn't have everything everywhere. I can almost hear Dragon Spear saying, "Good job, Arv," or at least, "You have not disappointed me," particularly this time. All right, so now we got. Okay. Yes, indeed. And then, of course, it asks you, then it's two-factor authentication, so it's going to send it to the same phone that I just got that information from, but I understand they can't know that. 3, 4, 7, 0, 8. Yep. All right. Okay. All right, so now I can turn that back on. Let me go to this and just let them know. Okay. All right, goods. That's all set. Gotta love what? Oh yeah, the phone. It's just so funny. Like I understand, you know, like I understand why they do that, and obviously that's the safer thing to do. But there's a part of me that's just like, look, man, like it's not. Okay, let's see. I've got 106 gigs free. How much does this take? Let's find out, chat, shall we? 6.5. Oh, 7 installed. Yeah, I can swing that. All right, here we go. Never trust the net. Okay, that's what it should be. This is installing, as you can see up there. Get rid of that. I do have an SSD, yes. On my game, actually on both computers now. Never going back. I have a couple of hard drives, regular hard drives that I use for backup and stuff like that, but SSDs now have come down enough both in cost and most of all have increased in reliability where the effective read-write times of SSDs are at the same level now pretty much as hard drives. They'll last essentially as long. So given that reality and the fact that you don't have any mechanical parts really to deal with and that far fewer things can fail than on hard drives, it just makes sense. Right. Yeah, no, I mean, like the boot times on these is way, way faster, right? It's amazing how many things have changed. Even like the nature of what you do on a computer as far as like securing it. Even as little as 5 to 6 years ago, you had to basically be doing this combination of like, going for something like, Kaspersky and then like, Malwarebytes and a couple of other things. And now really, Windows Defender and Malwarebytes, I have Malwarebytes Pro and all that is essentially enough to, along with other best practices like, safe browser work and Firefox, which I use over Chrome because it's a lot, more private, and other things like that means that basically that's how you keep things secure. So you just have to, it's just sometimes you turn around and you're like, man, everything changed when I was not looking around. So yeah, hard drives. And I actually had a hard drive fail twice. I've had a hard drive fail. Once I knew it was happening, it was like a secondary drive. And that's what ultimately got me to get this one. And I have now actually a RAID, what do you call it? A NAT, what the hell is it? An NAID, basically like a offsite or a separate device that is a set of linked hard drives that's not on the computer but attached to them as a secondary backup. So I have that, plus I have an external drive, plus I have a second drive within the computer. And obviously, I switched some time ago to a 2 gaming system. And having the AverMedia Live Gamer Duo has been such an amazing investment because it allows me to have my camera, which is a NAT, that's what it is. Because it allows me to have my camera, which you can see me here on, obviously. And then also it allows me to have, and the game is installed now, also it allows me to have the computer, which I can run through it, which means I can play everything on my computer full screen. Like I don't have to worry about capturing, like, the CPU being used up or whatever. Like it's great. And Dragon Spear deserves a lot of credit for helping me put this together because he was the one who, together with me, we collectively worked on how this happens. All right, chat, here we go. Time for a little crushing Nazi action with a little bit of Irish flair. So let's do it up. Well, I don't want to give anything away, Echo, but I would say that I would be surprised not to see it very high on the list. I would say that for sure. Really, really liked it a lot. Okay. The classic adjust. Whoa, this is super sensitive. I'm going to have to back that off a little bit. I never like darkening these too much. Because, like, barely visible is that, and that's too dark. So, the hell with that. That would be cool. Yeah, like a classic 2D one? Yeah. I didn't really like the 3D Castlevanias that much. Yeah. 8.5, I would say. Somewhere maybe 8.75, I don't know. Subtitles, yes. Tutorials, yes. I mean, look. Look, we're all adults here.
Now we're in business.
Now we're in business. All right. Okay, how's the volume, folks, on the game? What's up, Dragosphere? How's the volume? Volume so far is good? Okay. That's all on gamma correction is video. All right. Okay. Inverted, yes, as God intended. All right, now this. Let's see, how's that? Okay, that's better. It is a little intense. It needs to be higher. I will go back to... I will make that a little higher. Can you take me higher? Okay. Let's go with that. Okay. Let's do it. Alright, and let's do it. Casual. Casual, normal, hard, or feckin' hard. You know the drill, chat. We always play this on normal. Some Nazis are too big and strong for Sean to grab and throw, but Sean will try. Some Nazis are too big and strong indeed. Electronic Arts presents a Pandemic Studios production. That's an unfortunate name at the moment. The Saboteur TM. Ah, immediate use of the nudity slider. Hey, what's up, Optic Nerve? I approve of this dude's taste in hats.
Is this seat taken? I'm not looking for company. You're in Paris, my friend. In this city, no one drinks alone. So, what are we celebrating?
We aren't. But if you're keen to get your teeth kicked in, I'll be happy to oblige.
I'd have thought you were too busy kicking yourself. With good reason, I'm sure.
What's it to you?
You think you're the only man in Paris hoping to drown a guilty conscience? This city is filled with men like us. We all have good reasons.
Yep.
I've been watching you these past weeks. I have seen that you have no love for the Nazis.
Got that right.
The question is, how many more people will die at the hands of these jackbooted killers while you sit there cowering like a whipped dog?
Hey.
You're mad enough to break that bottle over my head, but you won't lift a finger to help these people, eh?
This isn't my country.
Oh, did you abandon your conscience at the border? Does the need for justice end at some line drawn on a map?
Aye, if it's a map of Ireland. You Frenchmen have unrealistic expectations.
Open your eyes! The war is all around us. You can't escape it. You can hide here and leave the fighting to braver men. Or you can walk out that door and do what must be done. The choice is yours.
Keep it down. That sort of talk will get us both a bullet in the back of the head.
I intend to do more than talk. There is a courtyard around the corner. Meet me there when you are ready to stop hiding.
Okay. Hiding spots come in several varieties. I couldn't even see that. Prologue, spark one up. Oh, okay. I need to be a little sensitive. A little more sensitive than that. What? Okay. I need... Oh. Alright. Head to the yellow pin of the minimap to locate Sean's next objectives. Hello. I'm here to speak to all of you about the finer gifts of Dublin. I can see that you're all wondering what I'm doing here, and I just wanted to say that, well, as you're all Frenchmen, go F yourselves. I've always hated your guts. No. Settings for a sensitive man. Hello. You don't want to be with this one. He's got a terrible suit for one thing. And he's got no hat. Let me explain what's happening. Why are you holding your hand like that? It's a strange way to be holding your hand. If you could...
It's like a mother to me.
You don't even have a cigarette. What are you doing? You're not... I don't... All of you are Nazi scum. And soon you'll learn. That's right, Nazi scum. Also Nazi scum. Furthermore, Nazi scum. Hi. Welcome. They all start booing. They're like, get off the goddamn stage. Why would they boo? And now I'd like to perform for you something a little special. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling. All right, so. Okay. Right. So, head to the yellow pin. Because I'm fully dressed, is that why? Checkpoint. Hello. Hello. Objective is right there, right? What's up?
I see you're a man who'd rather die on his feet than live on his knees.
I'd rather the Krauts did the dying.
Yeah, they can actually hear my
Excellent.
mic.
There is a German fuel depot down the street. 5,000 barrels of precious petrol, guarded by a handful of half-drunk supply clerks.
Sounds like one hell of a fire hazard.
My thoughts exactly.
We'll need something to get the fireworks started.
I know a place where we can get what we need. But first I must know. Are you prepared to kill if necessary?
I see it. These Nazi bastards bought their own tickets to hell. I'm just laying out the welcome mat.
That's my car there.
I'll drive.
Time to drive. SW accelerate,
Let's
that's
get
to brake.
moving.
Where are we headed?
I spotted a German supply cache nearby. I am sure they won't mind if we borrow a few things. Have you
babe.
ever handled explosives before?
I handled a bombshell once. Turned out she was married.
This is serious.
All right, keep your knickers on. I know what I'm doing.
I had a feeling you would. Merde, look at these fucking Nazis everywhere, infesting my beautiful city like cockroaches.
They certainly
Sorry.
made themselves at home.
Sorry!
It's time we showed them a different kind of a
I apologize! Vive Paris! What's up? Sorry. I apologize. Fine night for a stroll. It's interesting.
The supply cache is down that alley. Let's go. Look at those spineless jackals. I can't stand it anymore.
Whoa, steady, mate. Let's just get what we came for.
Espèce d'enfant du maire!
Christ, here we go.
God damn it.
What the fuck was all that about?
Not now. Let's go.
Wait, I got the Fighting Irish perk. Knock out 2 Nazis, unlock the Haymaker attack. Okay. The perk screen shows you what perks you've unlocked, lets you see your progress in other perks. Perk rewards can greatly improve Sean's abilities. Perks in each section must be unlocked in order from easiest to hardest. So I've got the Fighting Irish, Sucker Punch, execute 10 stealth kills from behind. Complete the silver perk to unlock the gold perks. Unlock Touch of Death attack. That's got to be like the Vulcan nerve pinch type of thing, right? All right. Can I save the game? Okay. A rendezvous.
The crates are up there, but we need to be careful. The supply cache is a restricted area.
Oh, aye. Was that you being careful back in the alley?
I lost my temper. It won't happen again.
See that it doesn't. I didn't leave a nice warm bar just to get me head blown off.
If we are spotted near the crate, the Germans will attempt to sound the alarm.
Then we'll have to get rid of that lookout first.
Yes, you should be able to find hand and footholds on the surface of that building. Climb up there and throw that Nazi piece of shit from the roof while I move in on the ground. Can you do that?
It's a piece of piss.
I do not know this phrase.
It means yes.
Restricted zones are marked with the power bar on your minimap. If you spot inside a restricted zone, cards will immediately sound the alarm. Okay.
Spoiling for the fight, are you? Help me, Irishman. We cannot allow them to sound the alarm.
Now let's see what kind of party favors these krauts brought for us.
Break open those crates.
Okay. Got some dynamite. Get back in the vehicle. Let's
Those
get back to the
explosives will do nicely. Just remember to save at least one charge for the fuel depot. Let's get back to the car.
Where's the car? Let's go.
How are you feeling, Irishman?
I'm anxious to get the real show started.
Ah, most men would have lost their nerve by now. Tell me, my friend, what were you doing in Ireland before you came to my country?
I was a mechanic. Not that it's any of your business.
A mechanic, eh? Well, the Resistance could use a good mechanic.
I didn't know there was a resistance in Paris.
That's about to change. After tonight, the Nazis will have a new enemy to fear.
Okay.
The depot is just up ahead.
We'll need to create a diversion to get past that gate.
The Nazis are trained to investigate the sound of gunshots or an explosion. Use that to your advantage. 10 pounds of high explosive on that truck should get their attention.
Aye, that'll do.
Yeah, you'd think
Start
so.
by climbing that building. Once you're on the roof, keep your head down and wait until the truck explodes. Then, use that telephone wire to cross the street into the fuel depot. While the soldiers are distracted, move in quickly and place a charge on the primary storage tank.
I'll meet you by the gate when it's done.
Watch your ass, Irishman.
All right. First of all, I got to climb up the building. Okay. Oh, wait. Got the bomb. What's the over-under on when Luke doesn't make it? Kaboom!
My cue. Time to leg it.
Okay. Kaboom! Okay, let's go. Sorry, people.
Ha! We did it! Tonight we changed the course of history, my friend.
Well, all we did is blow up a petrol station. Though I must admit it, that fireball did make a pretty picture.
You are wrong, Irishman. Something has changed. It is in the air. Can you not feel it?
Well, now that you mention it...
My car's in the air.
Just the beginning. We will push back the darkness. Get some...
Spit it out.
I owe you a drink.
All right. Right. I love how parking is never an issue in any game. You just like leave your car wherever.
So it makes things so very ugly outside.
Ouvre la fenêtre, la porte haut. Dis-le au monde que l'homme que j'adore est fou.
I feel like I'd like to speak to all of you about Irish war. Okay. Aha. Oh, Jesse. Yesterday. There's a door there? Oh, ho, ho. My secret bed. Like all great saboteurs, I have to have a bed in a club. 3 months earlier. Ooh, good stuff right there.
Ah, bollocks! What's got into you, mate?
What the hell are you doing?
What's it bloody look like?
Your whore is my girl now, Sean. I will not have another man picking up her skirt.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Jules.
You're a driver now. You want respect on the circuit? You gotta stop thinking like a mechanic.
All right, and put on airs like some posh wanker with a silver spoon up me arse? No thanks, brother.
Veronique!
Morning, beautiful.
I'm coming along for the race. Vittore asked me to take pictures.
Couldn't he wait till I'd made myself a little more decent?
I don't believe in miracles.
Oh, my sister got all the charm.
And the brains.
That's enough screwing around. We've got a race to win.
None of these
You boys
people are
have
going
work
to
to do.
survive.
Both of you.
Say the word, boss.
Let's get our girl on the trailer. I want to be across the border by sundown.
That was before all of them were killed.
Ready to move out?
The truck is loaded and ready to roll.
And the Aurora?
Hey, what's up, Mrs.
Trussed up
Dunsel?
tighter than a nun's arse.
Welcome.
Good. Veronique and I will ride ahead. You boys take the truck and head east to the German border. From there, it's a straight shot to Saarbrücken. I've marked the location on your map.
Prologue, better days.
Come on, Sean, get in.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, McSauce? Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Resistance France, circa 1930-something. This music, man, is awesome.
This is it, my friend. After tomorrow, you'll be a famous driver and I will be right there beside you reaping the rewards of your success.
Which rewards did you have in mind?
The women! These German girls are crazy for racers. We'll have a dozen blonde beauties feeding us grapes, huh? Assuming you don't fuck it up, of course.
Well, I appreciate the vote of confidence, cheers. But there's more riding on this race than you getting your hull knocked off. Vittori took a big gamble making me his wheelman.
You're not gonna let him down, Sean.
I hope not.
Vittori's got bigger problems to worry about these days.
Like what?
Like the fact that a war could break out any minute, huh? Don't you read the papers?
Just the sports section.
These Nazi bastards are itching for a fight. If they get their wish, we're all gonna be out of a job.
Narrator voice. They got their wish. Game needs a higher resolution. Yeah, I've been looking forward to giving this a shot, McSauce, for a while. I have never played it, but it looked pretty good, and I was like, I'm gonna give this a shot and see.
There's the border up ahead. Drive slow and try not to look suspicious.
Right. I should have warned me leader, Olsen.
I'm serious. These assholes are looking for any excuse to start shooting.
Muss Ihre Reisepapiere überprüfen. Papiere scheinen in Ordnung zu sein.
Right, on me way then.
Thank
How
you.
much farther now? I can smell the petrol fumes from here.
You just keep your eyes on the track.
What's up,
and the
Sifron?
pedal
Yeah,
to
I'm
the
excited
floor,
to play
my
it.
friend.
I've heard good things
Let
about
me
it.
worry about the rest.
And it looked good, but
You volunteering to be me manager?
What's so funny? I didn't have to be a mechanic, you know? I could have done anything. The teacher used to say to me, Jules, all of these kids are stupid, especially your cousin Javier. But not you, Jules. You are too clever for your own good.
I thought Veronique got the brains in the family.
She likes to think so.
What's her beef with me anyway? I can't put a foot right when she's around.
Hey, it's not just you. Veronique is tough on men in general.
Why's that?
One of these days, I'll take you to my family's cabaret in Paris, huh? Veronique was raised in the Belle de Nuit. Let's just say it was not your typical upbringing.
Sounds like
Stop.
fun.
My friend, you have no idea. Cousin Javier, where's the boss?
Peter is waiting for you at the bar down the street.
I'm really sorry.
Leave the truck with us.
I'm sorry. Are you? Oh, ma'am, I'll gladly buy you a drink. I'm sorry that these people are just walking by. You're just like, well, another day, another woman hit by a truck on the street. Right. Well, I'll be on my way then. I'll just tie my shoe. No one saw that. That's how World War II actually started. What's up, Leering? I just am like, what? Hello? I didn't, you know. Oh, man. It was a different time. A simpler time when people just fell over when hit by cars and it was fine.
I'm glad you finally decided to join us.
We took the scenic route.
You run into any trouble?
Yeah, I just started.
Just
Second
the
mission.
usual groupies, looking for autographs.
A toast to Team Morini and Our Lady Aurora.
To Signor Morini, for taking a big chance on a dodgy bloke like me. Another round for me mates.
Easy, Sean. You'll need a clear head tomorrow. Dirker flew in this morning from Berlin.
Kurt Dirker. I thought he was retired.
Speak of the devil.
Oh my god, I will break you. Look at this dude. What's up? My pecs each have their own peck.
Guten Abend, Herr Morini. Always a pleasure to welcome one of our Italian friends to the fatherland. I was just speaking of my admiration for General Mussolini. A kindred spirit to our own Führer. Your country is fortunate to have such a leader, yeah?
Racing is my passion. I find little time for politics.
Sometimes
Yeah.
racing is politics.
No, there is a difference.
You must forgive my ignorance, Herr Morini. We Germans are a simple people. Perhaps you would enlighten us further?
One's a hobby for rich assholes who can't get laid without a flashy car and a silly uniform. The other is racing.
This must be that British mechanic who thinks he's a driver.
Irish.
I'm fucking Irish.
Yeah.
It's getting late. Why don't we call it a night?
The night is young, Fräulein. Stay. Dine with me.
Oh, that's not going to go well.
I've no taste for German cuisine.
Not yet, perhaps. But soon, the women of your country will learn to savor the taste of a purebred German
Oh boy,
bratwurst.
this isn't going to go well. Yeah, yep.
Let's get my crazy sister out of here before she gets herself killed.
I am not going anywhere.
Sorry.
Taking her upstairs.
And stay the fuck down.
I don't think he can hear you.
Whoops, sorry. This way. Kick, punch. It's all in the mind.
Salute that, you fucking knob jockey. You fucking bit the wrong
Hey. Damn it, turn around.
The barman's talking to the police.
That's
I'll
bad.
take care of Veronique. You boys, get out of here.
All right, let's go.
Jules, time to get scarce.
Right behind you.
Poo. Oh, this is bad.
Bollocks. Watch it, you bloody... Fuck me. Skylar?
Are you chatting me up?
Well,
Hello, Sean. Hi, Jules.
Merde. We'll catch up later. Right now, we need to borrow your car.
So much for awkward small talk.
Drive the fucking car.
Hold on to your arses.
What's up, Rising Tides?
Like
Yes.
old times, eh, Skylar?
Never a dull moment.
I will
How long
respond to
have you
that
been in
as soon as
town?
I escape from some
Just got in,
Nazis.
actually.
I see you wasted no time running afoul of the
I'm
local
sorry.
police.
It was a mistake.
Those fellas behind us, they're just having a laugh.
Is this Desperado routine meant to be a turn-on?
I don't know. Is it working?
Will you watch the fucking road, please?
Go radio ahead to set up roadblocks. Double back and you should be able to slip through the net.
I teach you that in your posh English school.
Benefits
out of the
a higher
way.
education.
I apologize for everything.
Give us a bit of privacy, would you, Jules?
Oh, I'd love to, as soon as you shake these crowds.
Sorry. Nice night for a meal. I really apologize.
Well, that was fun.
Woo.
Anyone fancy a nightcap?
Brilliant. I'm parched.
Fuck this, I'm not going to be the third wheel. Take me back to the hotel.
I want to apologize for everything. Woo. Okay, so first of all, hi, Rising Tides. Yes, I beat Ravenbeak. It actually only took me about an hour to get through that final boss. The whole ending was epic. Freaking awesome. Awesome. The last boss fight was cool. The end of it, all of the lore, it was great. It was really cool. That game is like an 8.5 to a 9 to me, somewhere in there. Really good game. Really liked it. So yeah. So I'm on to playing this game, The Saboteur, which was my next on the list because I got done so early. And yeah, I wanted to give this a shot, and I'm enjoying it, even if I'm incapable of driving. But welcome, Rising Ties, and everyone should be following Rising Ties and should be supporting Rising Ties in all that he does, including on this channel with Blades in the Dark, Case of the Cindered Seal, because he's my co-host on Speculate along with Mike Underwood, and of course, Soundclash the Clampdown. So it's good stuff. Yeah, it was really cool. It was really cool. So it was awesome. So welcome. Sorry I couldn't respond properly before. I was dealing with trying to escape Nazis. With, only a few people that didn't make it, I think, right? Sorry. Sorry, get out of the road! Ah, I'm sorry! Sorry. I didn't mean to do that! People know what a sidewalk is. Good God, the Saboteur, otherwise known as the casual murderer of all civilians. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm trying.
Not too bad. Keep the noise down, eh? I need some fucking rest.
Come on up. I'll sneak you in the back door.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Oh man. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Nothing like a brisk evening drive to quicken the blood. Except perhaps a single malt McGarren, aged 30 years.
She's obviously a spy.
Must be Christmas. Lucky for Jews and me, you came sliding down the chimney when you did.
Christmas, is it? Oh, I'm afraid I've been a bad girl.
Aye, I'm certain of it.
Whatever happened after that weekend in Monaco? You never rang me up.
You never gave me your number?
Oh, that's hardly an excuse. You're not still pining for Jules's little sister, are you? She's a bit of a bore, don't you think?
I don't think I'm her type. So, you in town for the race?
What can I say? I have a weakness for men in fast cars. I've been all over Europe following the circuit. Mum and Dad are mortified, of course.
Beats working for a living.
I wouldn't know.
What's this for? Shaving your legs?
A girl should always carry protection.
Yep.
One day you'll have to tell me how you came by these scars.
We've done enough talking for one night.
Whoa, I need to pay attention to what you just said, Rising Tides. Give me a second. Okay, wait. I want to see what that said. Right? I know, Chrono. Yeah, are you talking about the Neon Yang situation, Rising Tides? I only know about that only because I saw a bunch of people talking about it, and I gather it has something to do with something Neon said about the Isabel Fall situation, and I didn't see either one of those. But is that what you're talking about? Because yes, obviously, like, the Twitter mob, man. The Twitter mob. Like, for one thing, because the Twitter mob is just blob of attack, right? It's just like, all right, let's go. And it's particularly ironic in a terrible way, right? Insofar as the reason that Isabel Fall is even a thing is because Isabel Fall's story also got brigaded by people. And I understand that there were some discussions that were, but I mean, like, nuance was almost immediately lost. So just like, yeah. So absolutely agree 100%. And oh man, yeah, it just would be nice. And I'm sure you'd agree with me. It would be so nice if people just take a breath before just jumping on the latest outrage wagon and, you know, and then think about towards whom that outrage wagon is directed. So I only know about it based on the reactions after the fact. I'm going to have to go back now and take a look later on. But yes, I imagine everyone in this community agrees, and I 100%, of course, am on board. So, and I'm sorry about those feelings. I can only imagine, but, yeah. So, agree.
Where's the Duchess of York?
Dunno. She was gone when I woke up. To be honest, I feel a bit used.
Oh, my heart bleeds for you. Come on, let's get to the track.
Yeah, it's a nuanced situation, and I only know about the original situation, having to do with Isabel Fall, and it would take way too long to explain in this scenario. But if you look up Isabel Fall and Clark's World, which is a pretty well-known SFF journal, magazine journal that publishes short stories, and you look up Isabel Fall and Clark's World, you can find more of the context about what went down and how it happened. I don't know anything about what Neon Yang, another writer, said, but my understanding is that something was said and people just found out about it and decided to, again, have an outrage mob attack Neon, is, I believe, what was going on. So if I'm off on anything, Rise and Ties can tell me. It's going well, Golden Drake. Going well so far. Enjoying me some Sabotage. Take Jules to the racetrack. All right, well, come on. Let's go. Excuse me. Sorry, pardon me. Excuse me. Can I sprint? Will you keep up with me? You will. Hey, I'm sprinting. Okay, that was a little much. Maybe that jump was a little more than I could handle, theoretically. That's got to be the racetrack. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Hold on, I just want to... He does run rather funny. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And then you've got some bad actors, right? And then you've got a lot of people who just pile on, and the bad actors are the biggest problem, but the people who pile on also make things bad, right? Because immediately you find yourself in a situation where you're having to do, you don't even know what the real problem is, right? But yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. For a lot of people in the writing community and the SFF community sift around, I kind of have to be there a little bit at the moment. I've been off Facebook for months, but I do have a presence on Twitter, and you can curate your Twitter timelines that a lot of the people are good people. For example, I follow Brendan O'Brien, who you should all be following, the Rising Ties one. So there's that.
This
but
is
still,
your moment, Sean.
the internet.
Remember what I taught you. I trained you to win.
Watch your ass out there! These Nazi bastards are out for blood!
Drivers to starting positions.
I'll see you at the victory party.
It's a nice car. Bet I'm not going to keep it. How to take down Drago. This is pod racing. 100% agree, Rising Ties. 100% agree. And if I can just say, like, obviously available to talk about that as well later. Happy to hear, happy to just sort of listen and be a sounding board / just hear about some of those feelings, because I can imagine, some of the details of that. Obviously not the specifics. So yeah, I hear you, and you're right. A lot of it is not allowing nastiness to happen, not taking and lying down, and trying to be kinder in general, and that means giving people space and time, and trying to really understand what they mean, rather than just assuming and leaping to conclusions. Especially when you're dealing with members of marginalized communities who get that done all the time to a fault anyway. Speaking of, actual cancel culture as opposed to the fake cancel culture. Anyway, you know the drill about that. Right. I'm sorry to hear that too, Echo. That's why I'm glad stuff is happening with, your brother's place and all that. All right, let's go win a race and beat down some Nazis, huh?
The 1940 Saarbrücken Grand Prix is underway.
That's the way, sweetheart. Let's show 'em how pretty your backside looks. Oh, I'm coming for you, jerker.
All fucking right.
Whoops, too much.
Hold it together.
With the owner of a black Doppelschicks staff car, license number 143, please report to the parking area.
143.
Your lights are on.
Oh my God. 143.
Behind the leader. It seems Kurt Dierker may have a new challenger to contend with.
Time to get stuck in. Let's show these crop bastards how we do things in Belfast.
The patriotic heroes of the Luftwaffe, flying for the glory of the fatherland.
Whoa! Oh, snap, the war started early. Chat. Can't focus on chat till this race is over.
Staff car, license number 143. Please report to the parking area. Your lights are on.
Rubbing is racing.
Has taken second place. I can hardly believe my eyes. This illiterate Irish upstart threatens to besmirch the honor of the German people.
Punchless this, bastard. Of course.
Son of a bitch!
You punk.
First place goes to Germany's Kurt Dierker, driving the Silver Dart for Team Doppelsieg.
You lying piece of crap.
No, Sean. I forbid
Did
it.
you not see what that bastard did? The race was mine, Vittori.
Don't go looking for trouble. It finds us all soon enough.
I know,
It's
right?
time we went home. I'll see to the Aurora. Wait for me at the pit.
Oh, that race caused problems?
What's that?
That is where the silver dart will be on display after tomorrow's ceremony.
What ceremony?
In honor of Dierke's victory, the latest triumph of the Aryan race.
Oh, bollocks. It'd be a damn shame if something were to happen to Dierker's car before the big shindig.
I can see where the Saboteur
You
start
mean
began.
some kind of freak accident? Oh, that would be terrible.
Aye, tragic. Who's up for a little Sunday drive?
I'm game.
Where are you two going? Vittorio told you to wait here.
We won't be long.
Jules, don't be a fool. If you want to get yourself killed, I can't stop you. But leave my family out of it.
Jules is his own man.
If I may chime in.
It's not polite to eavesdrop. Didn't they teach you that in boarding school?
Quite the opposite, actually.
Perhaps you were too busy screwing your teachers to notice.
Ooh.
Please, we can't all die virgins.
Oh.
Brother, let's go, Jules.
You're making a mistake, Sean.
When did you become the voice of prudence?
Dierke isn't who you think he is.
Oh, he's not a motherless arse-faced knob jockey.
He's dangerous, Sean. Let it go.
Thanks for the tip. We'll see you girls later.
Here comes our boy. Let's find out what he's up to. Don't get too close. We don't want to spook him. Hang back a bit, but don't let him out of your sight.
This isn't the first time I've run a tail, you know.
Okay.
Back off before he spots us.
Oh, the paranoia. I love the paranoia bar. I just saw that. Hey,
Oh, my sister drives better than this. Step on it.
said not to spook him.
Move up.
Cannot focus on chat in driving sections. My apologies.
Looks like he's headed out of town.
There's only one place he could be going.
The Doppelsig Motorworks. That place is going to be crawling with crowds.
This scheme of ours could get tricky.
I've heard rumors about that place. Some people say they're making more than cars out there. The head of Doppelsig has powerful friends in Berlin.
Aye, Karl Eckhart. I saw him at the race with that banshee bodyguard of his.
Franziska. She's one cold bitch. That's the motorworks up ahead.
Let's stash the car and take a closer look.
Okay.
Over there on the left. We don't want him
Drive
to see us.
casual, yeah. Hans Solo. Look at that. Oh boy, that quality of those trees on the hill. It's as if you're there.
Fancy a little exercise?
I didn't come all the way out here for the view.
Pretty rude of us to drop in without an invitation.
I'm French. I'm supposed to be rude. Come on. Let's get over that wall. Looks like a good place to climb over.
Okay.
Ah! Fuck!
You all right?
Yeah, get over here. How did you learn to climb like that?
Creeping out of bedroom windows at 3 o'clock in the morning.
There's no way I'm letting you dead, my sister. Nice place. They should have a great view of the lake from up here.
There it is. What do you say we take it for a little test drive? Right over that cliff.
You can do the honors. I prefer to watch. Keep quiet. If the alarm goes off, we're screwed.
Oh. Okay.
Lay it out, now!
Perfect landing. What?
Looks like I need to work on my parallel
I
parking.
went over. What?
Maybe we should leave a note, eh?
Why?
Dear Wanker, sorry about the bang-up. Send the bill to me arse.
Cutscene.
Oh, give me right arm to see the look on that tosser's face.
That can be arranged, Herr Devlin.
What is the deal with the low cut business?
Shite.
Oh crap. Yeah, I don't entirely know how that all worked.
Juice! Hold on, Juice! Stay with me! Stop! Stop this! For God's sake, stop hurting him! Sir! I'm here, Jules. I can't see. Jules.
Your friend cannot hear you at the moment. I'm afraid the pain was more than he could bear. Franziska tells me you have been eager to see the look on my face. I hope you are not disappointed.
What the fuck is going on here?
Do you believe I spend every waking minute behind the wheel of a race car? I have other, more practical talents with which to serve the Reich. My services are in great demand of late.
Yeah, supply chain issues.
Why are you
Exactly.
doing this?
I'm a patriot.
You're a fucking animal.
We are all animals beneath the skin. My godfather taught me that. He was a butcher, did you know? He taught me that the flesh holds no secrets once the skin has been removed. I had a long talk with your friend. He sang like a bird. But he could not tell me what I most want to know.
And what is that?
Bishop is not half as clever as he thinks he is. He imagines that we are all blind to his childish schemes. Typical British arrogance.
Who the fuck is Bishop? Maybe you should be talking to him.
Do not insult my intelligence. We know that you are a British agent.
Not a British agent.
We know that you were sent here to conduct surveillance on this facility.
What? You think I'm working for the damn Brits? You must be out of your bloody head.
Enough. You will tell me every operational detail of your mission. You will tell me, one way or another.
Pull your head out of your arse, man. I've got no idea what you're talking about.
Your choice is simple. You may choose to tell me exactly what I want to know, freely and without omission. In which case, you and your friend will return to France to live out the rest of your lives in peace.
Sean.
Or you may refuse.
Are you there? I'm right beside you, Jules.
In which case, neither of you will ever leave this room. Make your choice. Now.
Go fuck yourself!
Up. Time for the Luger. Yeah, so he shoots.
You fucking bastard!
Guard the prisoner. The interrogation will continue when I return.
Thanks, Rising Tides. Woo! Interesting. I guess we got our big bad. Oh! Well, crap. He's already dead, man.
Should have been me, brother. Before this is over, they're gonna wish it hard.
darkest night. Great if I could get like a gun. Stealth kill. Sneak up behind a Nazi, hold a control. Press E or Z to perform a silent kill. What the fu- I pressed E! Oh crap. I pressed E. Right? Seriously, Rising Tides. It's the origin story. Oh, damn. What? Oh. Oh, no, whoa. Okay, there we go. Okay. Dang. What happened to my gun?
Neuigkeiten von Cornish, Herr Eckert?
Der Truppenaufmarsch ist fast beendet. Wir sollten in Kürze Gentes berufen.
Die Deppen würden nicht wissen, was los ist, bis es zu spät ist.
How convenient of them to subtitle German for us.
Ich brauche eine Zigarette.
Ja, ich auch. Ich hab keine mehr.
Dann hol welche. Jetzt. Oder du kannst eine Vogelatrin in Dienst haben.
Du kannst wirklich ein Arschloch sein, Bauer.
Ja, ich fühle mich schrecklich. Mach schnell.
I'm gonna save this here. Yeah, no, seriously. It's Nathan Drake. It was a fatal mistake? What do you mean? How is it a fatal mistake? Seriously?
Stehst du nicht, Master Bitch?
Take a look at the kill 5 Nazis using bullets. Reduced recoil for automatic weapons. Okay. What if I'm picking up ammo on these guys at all?
We'll see how proud you are. With my fucking boot up your ass!
I thought I took out that base alarm. I thought I took him out before the alarm was sounded. Yeah, this feels very Uncharted to me. No, 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 no! Ah! On my way. Okay, to the right. Okay. Oh, my apologies for running over the Nazis. I think I went the wrong way! Jump discovered! Ah!
Fucking hell, bleeding all over!
Sorry, watch out, civilians. That was a mistake. Excuse me, pardon me.
This is madness. All these soldiers can't be after me. Something's going down. Something big. Force. God help us all. Those bastards started a war.
Sure did. It's a shame.
So much for that.
Hang in there, car. Sorry, chat. Can't look at chat until this is over. It's a little intense.
Down, you Italian pig! I didn't tell you to get up.
Oh no! He killed my old boss! I guess I wasn't supposed to do that. Oh, this is bad. This is bad! This is very bad! Oh. What's up, Vulgaris? Woo! Okay, that didn't work out. Oh man, alright, hold on. I gotta see what people were saying. Oh man. Well, that's yeah, exactly. Rising Tides, and also the idea that I was gonna climb up in the rain with all that. Like that's got to be, you know. If you know of this guy who's like Nathan Drake, be careful. A combination, Lone Wolf. A combination, no doubt. Same back to driving school. At least you got a checkpoint. Yeah, yeah. All right. On we go. Damn it.
Down, you Italian pig! I didn't tell you to get up.
Hey! Weapon? Okay, good. It was like, what the? Yeah. There we go.
Veronique, where is she?
Through that door. Hurry!
Okay. Oh boy.
Here we go, yeah. Saboteur has out.
If I catch that.
Wiedersehen, Fräulein.
Got to her.
Thank God you're unharmed, child.
Suddenly the building is no
Thank
longer on
Sean.
fire.
They would have burned me alive.
These men were Gestapo. What are they doing here?
Dierker sent them.
Dierker? Oh my God. Where is my brother? Where's Jules?
Jules not going to be joining us.
No! Get away from me! This is your fault! You took him to that place! Jules!
Uh-oh. Don't do it! Don't do it!
We can't stay here.
Okay.
More Germans will come looking for these.
Okay, I thought he was going to run out.
Where will we go?
West. It's our only chance.
Right. To Paris, then. We'll get you home.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah, no, she's completely not wrong. She told them not to go. I mean, it was also Jules' fault, but...
Veronique! Oh, my child, merci Dieu!
We heard on the radio. The fighting at the border, we were so worried.
I see you brought guests.
These are Jules' friends, Jean and Vittore. They need a place to stay for a while. Someplace discreet.
Ouais, but where is Jules? Did he not come with
Jules
you?
won't be joining us for the rest of his life.
Mama. Something terrible has happened.
Madame Rousseau.
No. No, this can't be happening.
Your son. He was like a brother to me.
No, no.
Wailing
no,
grief is the subtitle.
Young man, I must know. My son, Didi, was it quick?
Aye. Quick and painless.
That's a straight up lie. Yep.
Bastard that kill him won't be so lucky.
Yeah, his temper is a huge problem, obviously.
I took this from the farm. He would want you to have it.
And so, vengeance is set. Yeah, I was gonna say, the end was quick. I actually don't know of a lot of games that have been set in Resistance France, so that's interesting. Wow. Sometimes one can forget how easily the Germans could have won this war. The Nazis could easily have won World War II. I actually did, during my last year when I was homeschooling my daughter, we did a whole history of conflict thing. And World War II, the experience of World War II is... and how close it was, man. Yeah, what do you mean specifically, though, Rising Tides? Please elaborate. I'm really enjoying this so far, by the way. A lot. I mean, it's janky, but whatever. Never give an Irishman cause for revenge. Let's save that. And it is completely, like, you know... a lot of this is on Sean, for sure. A lot of it is. And that's the question. Can he learn to fight without being stupid about it, right? Actually, a little surprised that Veronique forgave him that quickly, you know?
Bonjour, Sean. Bonjour, chérie.
Top of the morning, ladies.
Yeah. It's true. They just straight up, yep. Again, I'd like to welcome all of you to the Irish... Okay. Back here. Screw all of you, you Nazi bastards. All right.
Over here.
Rides his way, Michel Deadman. This show is about to begin.
Oh. What's up? Yes, because it was Dot, it was Lauren Irwin, it was Unmade Gaming, and it was initially Sean. Well, originally it was Sean, then it became Unmade Gaming, and Grimjack was the other one. I really enjoyed Assignment Impossible. I'd love to get that started again sometime. I should reassemble that crew. Well, some of them probably would not want to be reassembled, but talk to a few people maybe about the Mission Impossible quality. Maybe a certain Rising Tides that I can think of might have some interest in something like that. Maybe. Okay. Welcome to the Rue de Prix. Throw knives to win cash prizes. All 3 star symbols to win the grand prize, a Palomino Sadanka. Each time the knife hits a beer or a shot zone, Sean takes a drink. If he drinks too much, he'll pass out. Only 25 contraband to play. Okay. Oh, you don't know what that is? Okay, so So, well, no, I shouldn't say French Resistance. Not really. Assignment Impossible was basically my take on Mission Impossible. It used the Wilderness of Mirrors system by John Wick, not the Keanu Reeves John Wick, the other John Wick, the game designer. And there were, I think we had about 4 or 5 episodes. We did it first for
tits up
ARFCon.
without me smokes.
4 episodes or something like that, or 5, and then that was that. And it was a lot of them were drawn from Mission Impossible scripts and stuff like that. And because of Mission Impossible, which was set in the 60s, there was sort of references to the Third Reich, the creation of the Fourth Reich, and stuff like that. And so we used maps and 60s era Cold War Europe and stuff like that. And you had basically 4, and it's been a few years, so I'm a little rusty on the numbers, but one of them was basically like the equivalent of like the face, one of them was the muscle, one of them was essentially like the grifter or essentially it's like Leverage, right? Like basically the game allowed you to play Leverage, but set in the 60s Cold War. It was a lot of fun. We did, I want to say 3 or 4 episodes of it. So, yeah, in fact, here, let me jump off of this for just a second. I will show you what the original introduction to this was, which I think I have somewhere. Yeah, okay. So this is the introduction video that we used. This was the intro video, was for this. Oh, how about I turn my camera off first? I forgot what a badass. I actually completely forgot what a badass video that was. That was Kilobyte who did that. And you know me, like, guys, I freaking love spy stuff and intrigue stuff. And Wilderness of Mirrors is a great system. I don't know if you've ever played Wilderness of Mirrors, Rising Ties. I should totally see whether I could get the band back together again, at least part of it. I know that I could get Dot back, I think, if I paired Dot with the right people. But I don't know, I'm just saying, like, Rising Ties, now obviously you're a super busy person. I don't want to put more stuff on your plate, but just if theoretically such a thing occurred where at some point you might be you might be interested in something like this. Oh man. Yeah, the principle behind Wilderness of Mirrors is really neat. Now, it's very, very narrative focused, very rules light, but that meant that it had a lot of room around the edges to really do a lot of storytelling and improv, much lighter than Fiasco or obviously Blades or any hack that would be like that. But I really liked Wilderness of Mirrors because it gave you a lot of open terrain, I guess, basically to work with. And if you had good RPers who really dug that stuff, would be difficult. Yeah, Unmade Gaming is super busy. Yeah, I know. I wouldn't be able to get Mike. And Greg Stengel is so busy. Grimjack, I don't even know whether he streams very much anymore. I'll think about it because there are other people. That was a couple of years ago, and there are other people since then that have also become part of the mix. Yeah, but basically, as you saw, you've got the grifter, you've got the shade, you've got the heavy, and you've got the tech. Then you basically had the classic, like, your mission should you choose to accept it type of thing. And it was pretty slick. Like, and the other thing is too that we had like a really cool overlay for that. Let me see. Do I still have my overlay for that? Yeah, I do. That was our Assignment Impossible overlay. And like we had maps that we were able to use, like, and I mean actual maps, because I did research and got maps from like actual 60, whatever it was, 66, 67, whenever it was set, 67 Europe and stuff. And like, and then I used a lot based on, I often used like based on the scripts of some Mission Impossible episodes to kind of do more of that. So yeah. Anyway, it was slick. So it'd be kind of cool. Wilderness of Mirrors, John Wick. And yeah, I should definitely talk more about that. I haven't thought of Wilderness of Mirrors for a while because it's been so long since we were able to do Assignment Impossible, but something to think about. Yeah. Oh, sweet. Now I have a question, Rising Tides. I have a question. In a game like this, I could see you as any of the 4 characters, but in particular, I could see you as the Shade, and I'm thinking a little bit about Rowan from Rebel Crown. I could see you as the Tech, and I think the reason I could see you as the Tech is because I have this image of, I'm just thinking about all the cool stuff that you do when you're setting up NPCs and Blades to deal with strange friends. And it just feels to me like you would be really good at being able to improvise a lot of that on the fly. But I could see them as any of them. I mean, I guess I could see you as the Grifter too, but I feel like which of those 2 would be the biggest 2? What would I see you as if you joined? I feel like I would see you as the Heavy, Echo. Yeah, Muscle. We should think about doing that. You know, I should talk to... I should have thought of this, but I should actually... Because what we did was ArvCon was the beginning of Wilderness of Mirrors. It was beginning of Assignment Impossible. And I should talk to Brandon and Mike about maybe doing a Bag of Giving thing in, like, say, February. And seeing about just doing a one-shot and seeing how people feel. Because that's what we did, was we did a one-shot. And then people really liked it and wanted to do more. But I bet I could get Dot back for something like that. Although Dot is super insanely busy. But I think maybe... You'd be a Tech. See, I had a feeling you might be a Tech. Yeah. Yeah, and Dot was amazing as a Grifter, obviously. Yeah, that's cool. I gotta think about that. We should just make it be, like... Make it be a speculate thing. Well, partly a speculate thing. Get, like... Because the Shade is also the contact, like basically plays the role of the sort of team leader, kind of. So I could imagine a scenario where, like, the Heavy is someone like... So the Grifter is Dot, you're the Tech. The Heavy is someone like... I mean, I could see Mike being the Heavy, because Mike's done stuff like that before with Ring, even, in Blades. Or the Shade. I don't know. I got to think about it. Yes. And see, I'd have to think about that. Because, see, the reason that I was able to do, like, 60s technology has a lot of benefits because it gives you some cool tech, but you don't have to worry about, like, cell phones, which is the problem when you get up into, like, the 90s. Then all of a sudden you got to figure out how to keep those from ruining stories. That's the classic how to, solve a spy writer's problems. So there's that. But if you do it earlier than that, then there's sort of less tech that's involved. And there's a game that Dot played with, I want to say, I don't know if it's Academic Trooper SJP, I think it might be, where she was playing basically a double agent, I believe, and I think it's set in Resistance France. But I know it wasn't Wilderness of Mirrors, wasn't the system. But it would be interesting. Brood and John Wick. Yeah. I'll have to think about this. That's cool. I am excited I just realized that there's been a naked person on the screen the entire time. My apologies, Chad. I didn't realize. Anyway, that's cool. Yeah, that's neat. That's neat, Rising Tides. And again, that intro is slick as it is. And it's got a little bit of... there's a bit of it's like Leverage in that it's got a bit of sort of... I don't want to say goofy because that's going to make it sound... I love Leverage, but that's not what I mean. It's got a bit of a kind of... an upward tilt. Like, it's not dark, but obviously it deals with serious things, and there's violence and there's serious issues and like all that stuff. But it's got a bit of a lightness to it as well that makes it not just the stunning new vision of blah, 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 right? Interesting. Interesting. I'll have to think about that. Wilderness of Mirrors is really neat. In fact, we will get back to the game in a second, chat, but let me just look quickly. I know that I have it. I know that I've got Wilderness of Mirrors in someplace. Yeah, there we go. My poor lone wolf books waiting for a campaign to run them. Yes. A little bit of that. Like I say, it was originally set later, but it doesn't have to be. So this is Wilderness of Mirrors. And it's literally how many pages? Like 12 pages. And one of those pages is basically intelligent agencies from around the world. So the premise is basically the deal is you create an agent and you got 5 characters that you can be. And I forgot that there's other characters you can be. There's the fixer, that's basically the tech. There's the grifter. There's the gunman. That's basically, self-explanatory, I think. The heavy and the shade. So we played without the gunman. We played with fixer, grifter, heavy, and the shade. And then you get points, 35 points that allow you to make your agent. So you get a 1 in each expertise for each of these things, right? And then you get 35 points to put toward making your agent better. And so the trick is that the first rank is free, but the second is really expensive. Getting more ranks is cheaper. That means it's easy to specialize in one expertise, but it's really hard to be good at everything. So if you want your spy to be like an expert in gunplay and charm, you would do rank 2 in fixer, that's 4 points. Rank 4 in grifter, that's 9 points. Rank 5 in gunman, which is the highest rank you can be, that's 10 points to get there. 4 points in heavy, that gets you to rank 2. And then 7 points in shade, that's rank 3. So your top ranks are gunman and grifter. And that's 34 points. You don't get to do anything with that extra point. It fades away. And so when you're on a mission and you want to do something risky, which is up to the game master to figure out, then you roll a number of dice that's equal to your character's most appropriate expertise. So if you're trying to do something sneaky, you would use your shade expertise. And if you're ranked 3 expertise, you roll 3 dice. If you're trying to shoot someone, you use your gunman expertise. If that's 4, you get to roll 4 dice. And then he talks about how to interpret the outcome of the roll. But the cool thing is the mission planning. So it starts with operations, giving the players a goal, which is like extract an important hostage or find and eliminate a mole or seize the assets of a terrorist organization overseas. And so operations comes up with a premise and only the premise, and then puts that in front of the players. Then the players spend time planning on how they're going to complete their assigned goal. And they start planning right down to the last detail. So the cool part is that the players then tell operations. So the players tell the GM about the organization that's holding the hostage and where the terrorists are keeping the hostage and the men holding up the hostage, the details, the problems, the entry points, the exit points. The players basically tell operations everything. And to add a detail to a mission, a player has to provide a source for that detail. So a player could say like witnesses on the scene say, or keyhole photographs from satellite, or after interrogators question his wife, or something like that. Now, in my version of Wilderness of Mirrors, Assignment Impossible, I did more of that than the players did because I was working from kind of basic ideas, but then how the players went about infiltrating or setting up the plan they had, like are they going to go into this hotel elevator, knock out the front 2 people at the hotel desk, replace them with 2 of their own people that are disguised to look that way, send the heavy up in an elevator to knock out the guard that's going to be coming in the other direction, like blah, 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 blah. So this is all the stuff. What's up, Lego Freak? So like scum and villainy type planning. Yeah. And then, so there's that. And then the other thing is, as you're going through these plans, you get mission points. And every time operations like something that you set up, likes an aspect of your plan, you get a mission point for that. So you're like, and then this, and this, and I'm going to do this plan. And when the operations manager is like, that's awesome, you get a mission point. Then you get all these mission points, and then you use the mission points throughout the course of the adventure. So, and some of these are based on like specific things that each role has. So like once per game, the fixer, which is like the tech, can spend a mission point and have the exact right tool or weapon that he needs. So once per game, you could be like, at this moment, I have a high-tech lockpick to get into this blah, 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 and you spend a mission point. And that's once per game. You can only do it once. Once per game, the grifter can spend a mission point and make anyone believe anything he wants. So like it just auto works. Like you just grift and do something awesome, right? Now the cool part of this is that the mission point is a common pool. So everyone gets a pool of mission points, and then it's up to players to decide, do I want to use a mission point here, use my special ability to do whatever it is that I'm doing, right? So there's that. And then the last cool part about this is whenever your agent takes a risk, which is an action that puts the agent or another character in danger or significantly influences the plot, you roll a number of 6-sided dice equal to the most appropriate expertise. If you're trying to shoot someone, the gun expertise, etc., right? And then what happens is it's based on the total roll that you have. If you roll a 1 to a 5, then operations narrates what happens. So if you roll a 1 to a 5, again, that's the lowest roll that you could get on the combination of 6-sided dice, then operations goes, okay, well, here's what occurs. If you roll 6 to 10, then operations narrates, but the agent gets a veto. So I can be like, all right, so you miss the guy wildly with the shot, but and when that happens, you alert like 5 guards who jump down from the roof, and they run over to you and kick down the door and confront you. And you could be like, okay, that happens, except that when they try to kick down the door's locked. Right? So you got that because it was my story, but you got to veto because the roll wasn't the worst possible roll. When you get 11 to 15, it flips and the agent narrates it, but the operations gets a veto. So then you could be like, all right, I shoot the guy in the head, he slumps to the ground, I jump the wall, go over and pick something up. And I could be like, okay, all that happens, except when you try to climb the wall, a brick breaks, so you actually make noise trying to get up the wall. Right? And then 16 to 20, that's the maximum number if you roll all the dice, right? 16 to 20 means you narrate the whole thing. So you're like, I shoot the guy, I jump down, I climb up the wall, I get over, I knock out the second guard, nobody hears it, right? So that's how that works. So there's just a really cool way. There are mechanics to it, but they get out of the way of the game in a way that I really like. And so, yeah. So basically, it's assignment is the GM's, then planning, that's the agents, and as you do that, operations gives you mission points. Then the team leader allocates the mission dice to himself and the other players. So you can do it either as a common pool or you can allocate it. I actually forgot about that. And then step 4 is the mission where you actually carry out the mission. So super cool game, and like, yeah, really neat. So that's the basics. And again, it's modifiable and hackable and whatever, but like, yeah. So I dig it. And again, the Assignment Impossible stuff was so cool because like that first episode in particular was slick. Yeah, man, it's just so good. It's because it nails the vibe. Like it just, oh man. Can you keep monologue playing this? Because in the original episode that we had, I don't want to spoil it for you, but the basic premise is that Operations finds out that there are these sons, these German men who were all like high-ranking financial people that are meeting at a given time in a given place. And what they've discovered is that each of these men who have a lot of money in Germany, their fathers were all higher-ups in the Third Reich. And so Operations is basically now reason to believe that these men are all meeting in this particular place, trying to withdraw money from some Swiss bank account because of something that it found out was the Third Reich. And what you discover, I'll spoil just this part of it for you, what you discover is that they're meeting at the appointed place 20 years after the war because what they, so 1968, because what they discovered, the end of the war, because they basically want to create the Fourth Reich. And what the Swiss bank information has is a code on where to find this huge secret stash of Nazi gold. And so, like, the entire thing was about, like, the agents figuring out how to, like, replace one of the men so that one of the agents could become one of the four men. Because the four men have never met each other face to face. They only know names. So basically replace one of the... Oh, man, it was just, like... It was so good. It was so good. So, yes, anyway... That is what this is, and it was slick. So, cool stuff. All right. Okay.
Piece of cake. Nothing to worry about. What the... That's what I'm looking for.
Winnings, 30. Okay. What did I get? I got 30? I think I'm out of contraband. Oh, no, I'm up to 40 contraband. All right. All right, what other games are there? Yeah, this also could be a cool speculate thing for a couple of months from now, too.
Easy there.
Oh, it's... And the thing is, Wilderness of Mirrors, you can actually get... Now, again, I played a modified version of this. I want to be clear. So I didn't play it exactly the same way. But yeah, you can watch the VODs. I have a playlist on my YouTube with this. And also, the Wilderness of Mirrors you can get on, I think, DM's Guild or Drive-Thru RPG. I think Drive-Thru RPG for like $10. Something like that. So...
I'll dance for you anytime you want, Irishman. Anywhere you want. You can have me for free.
I want you all to know I'm watching this because... Alright, I kind of thought this was going to advance the plot. I am not... My apologies to anyone who's offended. This is Arv after... This is Saboteur After Dark. The music, though. Yeah, culture. It does not look stable. The music is worth it for itself. And I'll leave aside the dancing because that's not for me to say. Oh my God, with the Eiffel Tower in the background, really? Soundtrack, though. On GOG.com, and if you use my affiliate link down below and you attach that first, I'll get a little money from it too. And it won't cost you anything extra. Watch a 3-girl show. Okay, no, 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 no. I'm not gonna do that. Okay, we did burlesque dance. I already... You just get to choose burlesque dances? Okay, alright. That's enough for now, chat. You all take it easy.
Eyes front, yeah?
Alright, I already did that. What am I supposed to do here? What are my objectives? I don't have any right now.
Oui.
What if you can get a side quest? How do I get upstairs? Pardon me. I'm trying to find out how to get up to the second floor. If you'd be so kind as to help me. Yeah, well, F all of you. Kiss my blarney arse. Right. How the hell do I get upstairs? No, it's not. No, I need to... Dude, how do I get upstairs? Ah ha ha! All right. Dude, this music! Slick. All right. Luke, what's up?
Sean, I believe you owe me a drink.
But of course, my friend.
What's up, Rockad?
So, did you see that explosion? Magnifique. Have you ever seen anything burn like it?
Once.
Just once, but that was a long time ago.
What is with the chest?
Well, just getting started, my friend. You have a talent for destruction, Sean. I believe we may have found your true calling.
Sean! Oh, please excuse me, Monsieur Godin. I did not know you were acquainted.
We've just met.
It is an honor to meet you, Monsieur.
Please, call me Luke.
Yes, I have read all your books.
I don't think you're here to discuss literature.
Have you heard about the explosion at the fuel depot?
I might have been
Aye,
responsible.
nasty bit of business. Somebody must have got careless with a cigarette.
The Nazis are in a fury.
I bet they are.
They've been arresting suspected rebels. Sean, they took Vittore.
Where?
La Villette. The old slaughterhouse. The prisoners are going to be shot. We must do something.
There is no turning back now.
In for a penny, in for a fucking pound.
All right. Oh, sorry. Sorry. You missed... I had some excellent driving going on before, Rock God. I'm an Irish blarney singer, you're a piece of German Nazi scum, and you're gonna lose the war. I blew up your effing depot, I made you feel a repo, I took out your cars, I broke it in the street. And your mangle of garbage, your fascist kind of garbage, is gonna make you feel real weak. Yeah. Yes, I did the race in Germany. I would have won it too, those bastards. Okay, suspicion meter is a circle around the minimap. Indicates the suspicion of the Nazis in Sean's area. Exclamation point under the minimap is the visibility indicator. If a Nazi can see Sean, this will be on. Okay. Certain behaviors attract the attention of Nazis and increase their suspicion. Suspicious behaviors include carrying a gun openly, planting explosives. So the really suspicious part is where I'm like, where the Nazis like, you see, and I'm like, putting the TNT up against the door, and they're like, oh, I do not like that, or like climbing, brawling. What if I'm carrying a gun openly while planting explosives, while fighting a dude, while crawling in a restricted area that is a Nazi area, silently? They're just like, whoosh. Okay, I think I get it. When a Nazi sees Sean acting suspicious, the suspicion meter turns yellow and begins to fill. Okay, that's classic. If Sean stops, the suspicious behavior gets out of sight. The suspicion meter will turn white and begin to decrease. So if I just drop the explosives, like... I don't know how many people played the original Assassin's Creed, but the way it used to be where, like, you'd be running through, wherever it was, Jerusalem or whatever the city was, right? And just running immediately meant everyone, stop right there! And they'd, like, run after you. It was the silliest thing. Oh, slick. Slick, that's awesome. I hope we don't get DMCA'd because of that, but it's in the freaking soundtrack. Once the suspicion meter is completely full, a Nazi will attempt to sound the alarm by blowing his whistle. Sean can prevent the Nazis from sounding the alarm by eliminating them before they blow their whistle. Okay. If a Nazi is able to sound the alarm, all of the nearby Nazis will open fire and hunt Sean down. Killing Nazis while the alarm is going off will raise the alarm level. The alarm level will determine how strong of a Nazi response will join the hunt. To escape, the Nazis exit the red alarm circle without being seen or use a hiding spot. Okay. Nazis will investigate suspicious noises, including the sounds of explosions and gunshots. When the sound is heard, a yellow suspicious zone will appear on the minimap. Nearby Nazis will rush to this location to investigate. If Sean is spotted within a suspicion zone, the Nazis will become suspicious. Restricted areas are Nazi bases, outposts, or other off-limits areas. These areas are marked with barbed wire on the minimap. Sean is seen inside a restricted area. The Nazis will attempt to sound the alarm immediately. Well, yeah, that happened a couple times.
Here, take these. With pleasure.
Hat eine Waffe!
Let's go then.
Hi there. Hello. He just handed it to me and I was like, wait. Okay. Take him to the connector. Hi. Hello. Hi. What's up?
Shooting people just fair day's labor for a fair day's pay.
It's a long walk to the slaughterhouse. Perhaps a car.
Sure, we'll just drive this car.
Off we go.
How did you get mixed up in this business?
The Nazis took everything. Our liberté, our pride.
Liberté.
I never appreciated what we had till it was gone.
Yeah, the list. I've never been to Paris. I've only been to France once, and it was right over the border.
British warplanes.
Bombing Paris.
Bombing German military installations inside the city. My people have been supplying them with target coordinates. I am afraid we have a problem.
Aye. I suppose we've been drinking a wee bit lately. I've been meaning to cut back on the whiskey.
No, I mean your friend does not have much time. La Villette is on the list of British targets.
Christ almighty. We need to get Vittori out.
Suddenly black and white. I haven't been able to figure out, though, what the black and white, symbolizes. Like, what does it signify?
That's the spot. Pull over.
Occupied areas? Oh, I got you. Yeah. That makes sense.
What's the plan?
First, you're going to need a change of clothes.
Come again?
Kill that sentry quietly and take his uniform. Bloodstains will ruin the disguise, so use your hands. Once you're dressed, slip inside the compound through that tunnel. We'll need to move fast. The British bombers will be overhead any minute now.
Where will you be?
I will secure the transportation and meet you inside the compound. Now hurry! Go!
Acquire a uniform. Kill a Nazi in hand-to-hand combat or with a stealth kill. Okay. Killing a Nazi with bullets or explosives will ruin his uniform, making it unusable as a disguise. That's cool. While no one is looking, hold F1 to put on the dead Nazi's uniform. Suddenly Hitman. Suddenly we're Agent, what is it? 42? 47? What's the Hitman Agent something? 47, okay. A disguise allows Sean to enter restricted areas, carry a gun without attracting attention. Nazis will still become suspicious if they see Sean climbing, sprinting, or placing explosives. Excuse me. For the Deutschland, planting explosives. Anschluss. Like. Dotted circle surrounding Sean on the minimap is a disguise circle. Any Nazi within this circle will become suspicious of Sean's disguise. Holding control allows Sean to walk like a Nazi. Walk like a Nazi. Yeah, exactly, flying enemy. Don't plant the explosive suspiciously. Exactly. Okay, let's save it first before we do anything. Okay. Oh, what do I do? Control. Oh crap. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Nope, nope, not sprint. Right.
Felt a bit naked there.
Sounds good. Is there a quick save, I wonder? I don't actually know. I never saw if there was a quick save or not. There is a quick save.
It's not a great fit, but it'll have to do.
Wait, what? Okay. Walk like. That's the Nazi look. Is that better? I think it's the same, right? Walking like a Nazi. Consider beating up every Nazi in Paris one at a time. The early part of this game, I was doing something not too far from that.
Sei leise. Niemand hier unter dich davor verpfeifen, dass du die Amerikanerin bevorzugt.
Ja, danke. Manchmal vergesse ich mich.
In Kriegszeiten müssen wir
Out of there.
wachsam sein. Wie auch einmal, ich stimme dir zu.
Okay. Can I climb safely? Keys from the guard, okay. How do I get the key? Oh, okay, there's the stairs. I can run here because... Charming. Okay.
What's taking so long? Open this damn door!
Working on it, dude. Okay. They attacked France with casual stroll.
I knew you would come. They were ready to execute us.
How did you get yourself into this mess?
I will explain later. This fight is not over yet.
Son, Luke, how bad is it? The bullet won't kill me, but those bombers will kill us all if we don't find cover right now. How much time do we have? There is no time. The attack has already begun. All right, everyone head for the basement. Now! Move your arses! Downstairs, everybody!
Wait, what? Okay. I was like, what? Excuse me? Okay. Wow, okay. Highly effective. Inspiration. Sean's courageous actions have inspired the people of this neighborhood to fight back against the Nazis. His change of heart is indicated by the restoration of color to the area. The resistance is stronger and more active in areas where color has been restored. That's super cool. Resistance headquarters in the Eastern District of Paris. Sean can purchase arms and speak with other members of the Resistance here. And I got Fighting Irish and Gunslinger perk unlocked. Let's take a look at these perks. Hold F to charge up a haymaker. Reduced recoil. Okay. Who knows? Maybe Paris was liberated from German occupation by the twin fists of a belligerent Irishman. I mean... What's going on, Luke?
Where did you come from?
I followed you here.
I am grateful for that.
When I saw the damage caused by the bombing, it was terrible. I thought everyone had been killed.
What happened? I stood up when I should have ducked.
Maybe you should stick to writing books. How bad is it?
The wound is filthy. He will need antibiotics.
I'll find a chemist.
Antibiotic supplies are tightly controlled by the German military.
Then I'll go knock up the crowds.
There's a better way. You see that man standing over there?
The one grinning like a cat with a cream-flavored arsehole?
He's called Santos. I've seen him at the Bell. He's a black
sweetheart.
marketeer.
Hold on
He can get what we need.
I'll go have a chat with him.
I think our plan was... Okay. Right. So, I need to talk to this guy.
You're the one called Santos.
Who's asking?
The one that stopped these crowds from decorating that wall with your brains. Now you're gonna do me a favor.
Claro que sí. What can I do for you, my friend?
Antibiotics. The heavy stuff.
I see. I can get you what you want, but it won't come cheap. The black market is a barter system. You'll need something to trade for the medicine.
Like what?
Contraband, what else? I sold a rare bottle of champagne to a German officer this morning. Bring the bottle back to me. It's worth a small fortune. To the right people.
Act 1, bottle shock. Find the bottle. All right. I think this is going to be our last mission, chat. We're going to do this mission. We'll see how it goes and then wrap up. Sean alone is a sailor and a half. Yeah, this has been quite something. No more Nazis in the slaughterhouse, I guess. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Oh, maybe I should take this off.
I am down to 2 packs a day.
Hi.
Nice little village you got here.
I wonder how accurate this is to Paris of the time. Does anybody know how accurately staged this is? In terms of, like, you know, how well placed is this? What is going on with this guy? What are you doing? Why are you... I have to go down there anyway. Bring in the bottle. I mentioned it had to be full. That's true. What's up, Dunsel? Thank you for the 35 months. Tier 1 support. Thank you, Commander Dunsel. Thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. I hope all is well. I hope you realize that I was talking up...
Sounds like that tosser's throwing a
Someone
party.
asked me about Cyberpunk yesterday, and I was talking of, like, what would be the best system to use, and I talked about Shadowrun, so I hope you're proud of me. Thanks, Dunsel. I appreciate it, man. And yes, we can see the map, I think, although now that I think of it, I don't remember how to show the map, so just give me a second. Let me take a look. So controls... Do I not have... So I guess I don't have any... Yeah, I guess I don't have anything else with the map. Yeah, used in the Warner Brothers cartoons. Shadowrun sucks. Yeah, sure. There is a map choice in the menu. Did I just miss it? Where is the... Where's the map choice? Oh, do you mean here there's a map?
Better grab the bottle before he uncorks it.
Yeah, okay, literally staring me in the face. Okay, I see. All right, so here's the map. And I can't... Let's see, full map. There we go. So here's La Valette. And you can zoom... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Zooming out. Zooming out. All right. Here's where we're at. So we've got the Gare Saint-Lazare, the Champs-Élysées. Oh, Champs-Élysées. Oh, Champs-Élysées. Nudity, aujourd'hui, dudity, yes, Champs-Élysées. It looks like you can. Yeah. So we've got the fairgrounds, we've got Montparnasse, Saint-Germain, the Latin Quarter, Chinatown. There was a Resistance France-era Chinatown in Paris. I did not know that. The Ile de la Cite, or probably the Ile de la Cité, although it doesn't have the accent. Marais, Place de la Bastille, Cimetière de Père Lachaise, Bercy, Belleville, Parc des Buttes-Chaumont, Canal Saint-Martin, La Bourse, Les Halles, Palais Royal, Opera District. I think it's just Opera District. Montmartre. There's a lot of black and white here, chat. A lot of black and white. Normandy. Centre. It's pretty accurate. Bourgogne over here. Lorraine. Or actually Lorraine, I guess it should be. Champagne Ardennes. Le Havre. Also a board game. Okay, so this is, so you'd say fairly accurate. And what's over here? We've got Saarbrücken and Doppelsieg. Yeah. Parc des Buttes. What did I say? Did I say Butte? Did I say butt? I didn't say butt, did I? Parc des Buttes. Okay, cool. Cool. All right, steal the champagne. How exactly am I going to do that? Well, first of all, no. How do I put on the disguise? Yeah, I don't know. I was just wondering, like, what are my stats? Okay, an hour 50, 45 held, 17% mission progression. Free play targets. Look at all these things. These are all areas that exist. Oh, that haven't been removed yet. Oh, you can go through and make it different. Aha. All right. Damn it. That's not what I meant to do. How do I put my uniform back on? Damn it. Wear disguise, F1. What? What the heck? I can't... I don't have any disguise anymore?
Top of the morning to you. Or whatever time it is.
It's going to be interesting. Alright, well, we can't get there that way. So, oops, sorry.
Ich gehe zum Angriff über!
That didn't go well.
Ich treibe ihn zurück! Auf in die Schlacht!
That's what happens when you run past people. When I removed it, I destroyed it. See, I thought I get to put it back on, man. I would have just walked over there with my uniform. Okay. So... I wonder if that means that he's up top. Let's find out. It's time to Assassin's Creed this instance. Whoa. We got some Nazi tower over here. Oh God. Okay. No one saw that. Thanks. All right. Hey, where's my gun? Outstanding. Okay. What's up, Prince Justin? Okay. Alright, now that we got our disguise. What is that? Find out. Oh, double shotgun. Yes, please. Okay. That's cool. So I want to check something. Let me check a look at these stats. So something should have changed. Supply drop. 1 out of 55. Oh my god. This, even though I'm not a completionist, there's a part of me that's want to do all this. 1 out of 9 car jumps. I don't know if I'm going to want to do all that. There's another 1 out of something. Didn't I just take out, like, a Nazi tower? Didn't I just deal with a Nazi tower? I just took out that. I could blow those towers up? Oh, well, then, yes, please. I think we have some explosives, too. How do I... Right. Now, wait. Before I do this, Rock God, can I shoot the barrels instead of using my explosives? Can I... Do you know? Alright. Let's find out.
Bloody hell!
That didn't work out. Okay. So, the answer is yes, but,
Sounds like that tosser's
Oh,
throwing a
get out of
party.
here. Wait,
Better
no,
grab the bottle before
F6.
he uncorks it.
F6, yes. F6 is quick load. Okay. Okay. Good to see you, Prince Justin. Wait, what? No. I said to quick save. What? I don't understand. What just happened? Quick load does not leave me where quick save did?
You're the one called Sanders.
Where's this going?
I sold a rare bottle of champagne to a German officer this morning. Bring the bottle back to me.
Well...
It's worth a small fortune. To the right people.
God damn it. That's annoying. No, that's not true. I quick saved like 6 times. That's quick save. Let me just check. I quick saved like 6 times. So quick save doesn't do anything. That's annoying. Quick save should
You're the one
actually
called
quick
Sanders. Let's
save.
get down to business, shall we?
I sold a rare bottle of champagne to a German officer this morning. Bring the bottle back to me. It's worth a small fortune. To the right people.
I mean, it doesn't matter too much, except I kind of would have preferred to keep my system that I had. Yeah. Can I see on the map? Free play targets? I wonder if you get to see more of those. Come on, dude.
Did you find out about my brother?
Nothing to see here. No, nobody special. Ignore the mech with the bomb.
A staff officer trained to detect enemy agents disguised as Nazi soldiers. Get too close to one of these secret policemen will be spotted immediately. That's not good. There's the bottle.
Sounds like that tosser's throwing a party. Better grab the bottle before he uncorks it.
What the fuck? What? Come on, dude. Oh my god. Damn it.
Ah, this looks like a good spot.
Slick.
Time's a wasting.
It's my fault.
Okay, how do you walk without sneaking? Let's just check that first. How do you walk without sneaking? Also, now I have to go get a goddamn freaking uniform again. Oh, Alt is walk?
I just want to know why there was gunfire before the bombing raid.
They'll shoot you if they see you up there.
Let's hope they don't then. First I gotta get that uniform. No, no, no. Drop. Okay. Okay. All right, we'll blow that up later. Hi. course at night. Okay. And now the question is... No. Okay. Can I shoot this from a distance without... Let me try saving this in another, like, spot. Any mission progress will not be saved, it says. Oh, can you? Oh, alright, that's cool. Yeah, I really want to blow this thing up. How expensive is explosive? Is it really expensive? Do I not have explosive? I thought I did. How do I equip explosive? Action. I'm trying to think how I could... I don't remember how to equip my explosive. I don't think I have explosive. What I'd like to do is to shoot this from a distance. And I'm going to give it a shot anyway. Short fuse perk. Destroy 2 Nazi installations. Improved planting speed for explosives. Hell yes. God damn it, come on. Okay. So we got back down there. Okay. Damn it. Doesn't work. Nope. No, wait. Okay. It's actually sort of what I wanted, kind of. Up we go, all the way up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hello? There we go. Okay. This is an old Assassin's Creed thing. Don't go on the ground when you can go over the roofs. No, I've been interested in playing this for a while this term, actually. Good to see you. Hope all's well. Yeah, I've been interested in playing this for a while, and I finished Metroid Dread, so this was next on my list.
Oi, stop that!
Okay. Yes, it did not take long for me to do, actually. It was a little surprising. Because, I mean, Ravenbeak was not easy, don't get me wrong, but compared to what I was dealing with last night, it was a lot better than that. Okay. There's only one guy down there? Really?
Psyche nach dem Ziel. Hier ist was faul.
God damn it! I don't understand.
That's it.
What's up, Cat Pig? Oh, it was awesome. I kind of had a feeling something was up with Adam, but like... What am I playing this on? PC. This is the GOG version. I mean, 2009, Cat Pig, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be... I don't think it's going to be top quality. There, jerkweed. Now the question is, how the hell do I get in there if I can't get in there that way? Screwed. Drop down, suspicion meter, drop down. Drop down, that suspicion meter. Okay. nerve-wracking, man.
Sir, please, could that...
Okay. Okay, so now we're back here. So...
Better keep in line. These lads are on the watch.
Ich hab ihn gleich. Was für eine jämmerliche Verkleidung.
F, 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 F. God damn it. Alright, so there's just no way to do... Phew. So there's just, I just have to go up top. I can't go through that door at all. Disguises don't do anything. I just have to go up there anyway. Get out. This is going swimmingly. What's up, Dizzy? Dude, this sucks. I can't hit any. Go straight for the tank. Sorry. This is going absolutely beautifully. Freaking Nazis. All right. There we go. That went great. I think that went beautifully, chat. So, when you say there's a resolution problem, I don't understand. I mean, like, I don't know, like, the video options, there are not many video options. There's gamma correction. What are the other video options? I mean, am I missing something? Like, it's easier to lose in the resistance areas. Yeah, I figured. Well, I mean, honestly, that part where I pulled someone out of the car was just one of those, like, whatever deals. Like,
Although I know it sounds
Anyway, there's no reason to worry about a disguise because it doesn't matter. They're going to immediately see through it anyway, so I might as well just try to do like an aerial like approach, basically.
Or else I'll die. I'd take a man in the moon if he would give me a try.
Config tools run separately? Okay.
I'm just a lonely
This is Ella Fitzgerald, I'm pretty sure, by the way.
that romance passes by. I'm somebody, nobody.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I know, right? Yes, especially Brotherhood Dragon. Once I get through this part, see, the problem is it's not a real save, which is annoying. Because that means that I can't really save it because I'll lose all my mission progress, which is obnoxious. So instead, all right, let me check for a second. Oh, okay. All right, well, I will do that in a second. I just wish that there was a way to save it so that it actually freaking saves and doesn't do this stupid, like... Because I'm about to do something very foolish. Come on. No. I said... There's a hiding spot. Okay.
I'll need to shake these crowds before I head back to Santos.
Okay, let's go. It's not the right way. Alright, I wish I could go hand over hand down there, but I can't I? Yeah, I didn't even realize.
Ganz einfach! Der Irak wird ausgeschaltet! Ah!
Let's go! Getaway car with a bottle of champagne. Let's make it happen. Oh, help. Come on. Crap. Excuse me, pardon me. Fugitive perk. Escape from level 2 alarm 5 times. Unlock getaway strike. Alright, we did it, chat. Smooth as silk. Shouldn't I be going towards the yellow pin? Raka? Yeah, I saw the green dot. That was the hiding place. I went in there a couple times, but I can't do it when they're seeing me. Feels like it's a lot easier to just drive around in a car and avoid detection.
Nothing to worry about.
All right. Smooth as silk, that one. Yeah, like hay bales, yeah. Car theft rises in Paris. Yeah, yeah. Wait, what? Where the hell's Santos? I thought he was down here. I guess he's over here. I like that it's still burning over there. All right, Santos, geez.
Ah, muy bien. 1922. El primero. Lucky for us that German major didn't have a chance to open it, eh?
Yeah.
You got the stuff?
I have what you requested right here. They say Santos is like the postal service. Always reliable.
Uh-huh. Cheers.
Un momento, Irishman. You are out of a job, no? I might have worked for a man with your talents.
Sorry, I'm on holiday.
Then I might have something else that would interest you. When you have finished here, come find me. My place is right across the street from the bell.
Okay. We take the meds to Luke. Do I get to keep that car forever? I hope I do. That would be nice.
I brought the medicine.
Oh, good. The wound has become infected. I will stay till he's back on his feet.
You can't stay here. Come on, I'll take you back to the bell.
No, you will not.
Veronique, I'm just looking out for you, that's all.
The way you looked after Jules. That will not be necessary.
It's a little unfortunate. Wait, what just... Short fuse, perk unlocked, fugitive, perk unlocked. What just... Why... Okay. Alright, view Sean's journal. Okay, we've got a glossary, tutorials, messages, dialogue. Hey, what's up? It says try destroying a guard towers along escape routes. That's interesting. Hey, the car's still there. Map. Full map. Headquarters. There's no shop here. What is that? Is that Santos? And I don't know who that is. Okay. Checkpoint. There's another checkpoint. Can you, like... Yeah, I'm going to save it. Then I want to check down below where there might be a shop. Although I don't think I need to. Oh, yeah. That could be Vittoria. You might be right, yeah. Alright, let me go see if I can at least access this. Is there a shop in the headquarters? Didn't look like there was, but... And then I want to try to change the resolution if I can.
It makes me laugh.
Oh, my resistance bud, sorry. Good to see you're back on your feet, Luke. Doesn't look like I can yet. I don't know about you. Okay. Alright, so... Let me get out here. Okay, now let me change this quickly. Exit to Windows. Okay. Okay, now let's see if we can fix this resolution. I had no idea that it was going to be that it was an issue. Okay. Video settings. Oh. Okay. Let's improve those, shall we? Oh, come on. Put everything on very high. Are you kidding me? Yeah, that's... No. If that's your auto detect, you have problems. Yeah, I just launched the game, and I figured that was... Alright. Now let's try it, that one. Say you want a resolution. Well, you know, we just want to change the graphics. You know it's gonna be. Ooh, okay, I don't know yet. Oh, we're getting some screen shiver. Ah, what is going on? Well, it's better, but we got there. It's not perfect though. There's a shimmer going on. You see that? It's like slightly shaking. Yeah, but it's blurred though. That's not right. I think the refresh rate is too low. So let's see if I can fix that. Yeah, I had no idea that these things existed here, to be honest. Right. Video settings. Post-process filter on. Well, the refresh rate, why the hell is it at 25 hertz? Hello. All right. That may explain it. Much better. Hey. Oh, okay. That's looks a lot better. Okay, that's that's a little better. By which I mean a lot better. Wow, okay. That's better, chat. Now go look at Paris. Yeah, seriously, right? But that was just auto-detected. Why were they auto-detecting that? Ah, ha, ha, ha. Yes.
Now we're talking.
No, like, it wasn't why, Dragon. The reason is that I thought, I didn't know that there was any way to fix this other than just like, oh, it looks like crap. And I'm like, well, it's from 2009. Like, you know, what do you expect? And I didn't realize that there was a whole, like, I don't know why it would default to 640 by 480. This computer is far better than anything they would have had to run back in 09. Far better. Look at that. The freaking blimps and stuff. All right, we're going to, okay, I do want to stop. I do need to stop here in a minute, but let's drive around a bit and see what we can see, shall we?
I didn't get draft.
Chest and shares and stuff? What? That's a very interesting way to make a turn. Okay, minimap with a pair of letters denotes the location of the character's mission for Sean, like for Luke. I like the idea that lanes are optional here. Just so you can pop around Paris listening to this baller music, man. Doesn't the game Mafia have driving sections like this? Oh my god, this looks so much better. I mean, still draw distance. You can see the draw distance here, but still, despite that, like...
Hard work is good for this soul. Ah, come on, put some
Begging your
life
pardon.
back in your step. I just want to know why there was gunfire before the bombing.
How do you stay so pretty?
Didn't you say he was across from the bell? Doesn't that mean here? We have to go into it from another route? No. Excuse me. Oh. The classic alleyway. Yes, of course.
What was it you wanted to talk to me about?
I can see
Mafia
that
1 and
you
2.
are a busy man,
Yeah.
Irishman. I can provide you with the tools you need to conduct your
Can't get over how much better
personal
this
business.
looks.
Yeah? Like what?
Anything you need. Guns, ammunition, explosives. I supply these items to men like yourself.
Could use some explosives?
Discreetly and at a very reasonable price.
Right. I don't suppose you take a personal check.
I'm afraid not.
Then how do you expect me to pay for these wares of yours?
Why, contraband, of course. German military supplies are best. There are Nazi installations all over the city. You will need heavy firepower to destroy them. Explosives, perhaps. My dealers offer you credit for any equipment you can salvage. German officers are another source of contraband. Of course, you'll have to kill them first. You can trade the contraband to my dealers for weapons and ammunition, even vehicles. I have people stationed all over the city, 24 hours a day.
Let me guess. I'll need to pay a fee to join this little club of yours.
Well, yes, just a small donation to cover my expenses. Consider it an investment in your future. My friend Pierre here will provide you with a few things to get you started. Free of charge, of course.
Act 1, the black market. Okay. Welcome to the black market. Items highlighted in gold can be equipped for free at any black market dealer. Contraband can be traded in the black market for weapons, ammo, and upgrades. Over time, new weapons and upgrades will become available in the black market. All right. Dynamite for free. Hell yes. That's all we got, huh? Did I get it? Did I get the ammo? Okay.
Monsieur, interest you in some personal protection?
Okay, so I guess I already bought it, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so I have to sabotage the tower. Can I be on... One last question. Can I be on 2 quests at once? Like 2 lines at once? Can I do black market? Because what's his name has something for me too, right? Vittori and Santos both had something for me. I know. That's the biggest tragedy here, Rising Tides. Oh, okay. So I have to finish this mission. That's fine, actually. I mean, that's okay. Sabotage the tower. All right, we're gonna do that, actually, chat. We're gonna sabotage the tower, and then I do have to stop. But I want to do it where I can actually enjoy the actual graphics. Oh, man. It's a measure of how much I was enjoying this game that I didn't even care that the graphics sucked before.
Watercolors and oils, all sizes. Someone climbs around in the buildings.
Drop there. Kill the Nazi general. Oh, okay. So I thought it was just that. No, I don't want to. No, I don't want to replay the whole game again. But now I actually know, and I. Okay, well, I'm sorry. I didn't look. I wasn't ignoring people. I just thought that it was one of those like, haha, because it's an 09 game. I didn't realize that actually, you know, I didn't know that actually it meant that we wouldn't be able to, Oh, just the intro start part? Well, what intro start part, though? The prologue and everything? Nice. Again, there's still a clear draw distance limitation, but... They want to see the dance. Yeah, relax.
I deal in weapons.
Okay. All right, I will do that. Since I have now hit a checkpoint. I think I hit a checkpoint, if I'm reading this properly. It's the only thing that annoys me a little bit is the fact that I hate checkpoint games. I hate checkpoint systems, you know? That's pretty funny, Rock God, actually. Okay, intro and first interactive bit. All right, so we'll do that. So... All right, we'll do that. And I see that Dizzy Plays has put in 26 hours into this, 27 hours. So I assume, Dizzy, that you're a big fan? Can I assume that's the case? Yeah, it's got to be save anywhere or bust. I wish there's a mod to do that. Yes, pretty much. All right, now I'm only playing the introduction, okay? Just the introduction. I'm not playing the whole thing again. Yeah, that question is unbelievable. The graphics censorship. Hey, it's our second bot of the night. All right, good night, Sticker Glue. Yeah, I'm heading out in a minute here too. Andre, I do not want to become famous. I do want my mods to ban you though, which is going to happen in 3, 2, 1. There it is. Is this why you wanted this Dragon Spear, the full effect? Oh, nice. That's good.
Is this seat taken?
I'm not looking for company.
You're in Paris, my friend. In this city, no one drinks alone. So, what are we celebrating?
We aren't. But if you're keen to get your teeth kicked in, I'll be happy to oblige.
I'd have thought you were too busy kicking yourself.
That's pretty
With
cool.
good reason, I'm sure.
What's it to you?
You think you're the only man in Paris hoping to drown a guilty conscience? This city is filled with men like us. We all have good reasons.
That's true, nonstop, yeah.
I've been watching you these past weeks. I have seen that you have no love for the Nazis. The question is, how many more people will die at the hands of these jackbooted killers while you sit there cowering like a whipped dog? You're mad enough to break that bottle over my head, but you won't lift a finger to help these people, eh?
This isn't my country.
Oh, did you abandon your conscience at the
Some
border?
solid voice acting,
Does the
too,
need
from
for
Sean.
justice end at some line drawn on a map?
Aye. If it's a map of Ireland, you Frenchmen have unrealistic expectations.
Open your eyes! The war is all around us. You can't escape it. You can hide here and leave the fighting to braver men. Or you can walk out that door and do what must be done. The choice is yours.
Keep it down. That sort of talk will get us both a bullet in the back of the head.
You can also see why
intend
he's
to do more
so
than talk.
hesitant with Luke here now.
There is a courtyard around the corner. Meet me there when you are ready to stop hiding.
It's getting cold on this island. I'm sad alone.
Oh, Danny boy, an Irish standing behind you. I'm laughing at you. I'm dancing this way, you are looking at me. What is that stamp up there? Oh. They're not into Irishmen. Okay, as I say, just a little bit. Oh, now you really see the black and white with the color. Like, I mean, you saw it before, but like against the color, I mean. That's interesting.
I see you're a man who'd rather...
Let's get down to business, shall we? I see it. These Nazi bastards bought their own tickets to hell. I'm just laying out the welcome mat.
Let's get moving. Where are we headed? I spotted a German supply cache nearby. I am sure they won't mind if we borrow a few things. Have you ever handled explosives before?
I handled a bombshell once. Turned out she was married.
This is serious.
All right, keep your knickers on. I know what I'm doing.
I had a feeling you would. Merde, look at these fucking Nazis everywhere, infesting my beautiful city like cockroaches.
They certainly made themselves at home.
It's time we showed them a different kind of hospitality.
I am sorry. People should really use the crosswalk.
The supply cache is down that alley. Let's go. Look at those spineless jackals. I can't stand it anymore.
Whoa, steady, mate. Let's just get what we came for.
Espèce d'enfroid du merde!
Christ, here we go.
Hey.
Ist getroffen! Ich greife ihn von den Seite an!
What the fuck was all that about?
Not now. Let's go.
Okay. Already know about this.
Haltet euch, schieße! Du lässt uns alle schwimmen.
Help me, Irishman. We cannot allow them to sound the alarm.
Schmied ist getroffen!
Now let's see what kind of party favors these crowds brought for us.
Break open those crates.
Okay.
Report any subversive behavior to the nearest political bureau.
Okay.
Those explosives will do nicely. Just remember to save at least one charge for the fuel depot. Let's get back to the car.
Back to the car, back to the car. Irish Spider-Man. Yeah, you can see so many elements of other games in this.
How are you feeling, Irishman? I'm anxious to get the real show started. Most men would have lost their nerve by now. Tell me, my friend, what were you doing in Ireland before you came to my country? I was a mechanic. Not that it's any of your business. A mechanic, eh? Well, the Resistance could use a good mechanic. I didn't know there was a resistance in Paris. That's about to change. After tonight, the Nazis will have a new enemy to fear.
Okay.
The depot is just up ahead.
We'll need to create a
blow
diversion
this
to
thing
get
up?
past that gate.
The Nazis are trained to investigate the sound of gunshots or an explosion. Use that to your advantage.
I will.
10 pounds of high explosive on that truck should get their attention.
Aye, that'll do.
Start by climbing that building. Once you're on the roof, keep your head down and wait until the truck explodes. Then, use that telephone wire to cross the street into the fuel depot.
Exactly.
While
It
the soldiers
reminds me
are
of like
distracted,
Grand
move
Theft
in
Auto
quickly
plus
and
Assassin's
place a charge
Creed.
on the primary storage
A little bit of
tank.
Call of Duty.
I'll meet you by the gate when it's done.
Watch your ass, Irishman.
Okay. Assassin's Creed GTA, yeah. You did say that, yeah. And it reminds me, I mean, certainly, and a little bit of Uncharted in there also. Kaboom.
That's my cue. Time to leg it.
Full 1920 by 1080 resolution this time. Look at the birds. And the full color effect.
We did it! Tonight we changed the course of history, my friend.
Well, all we did is blow up a petrol station. Though I must admit it, that fireball did make a pretty picture.
You are wrong, Irishman. Something has changed. It is in the air. Can you not feel it?
Well, now that you mention it.
It is just the beginning. We will push back the darkness, free the city from you. Get some rest, my friend. We will have much to do in the days ahead.
Oh, aye. If by that you mean a sweet brunette and a glass of whiskey.
Enjoy your reward, Irishman. You earned
Yes.
it. I owe you a drink.
But the fact you could just pull someone out of a car is a big part of that. Okay, cool. We already have the saved, of course, so yeah. It's time for some Irishmen. Irishman just blew up your fuel station. You know that he's good and he's gonna take some Nazis down. He's driving his cars and he's killing you off because you really had to piss him off. And that's why he's saying, kiss my blondie stone arse. Oh, I'm from Dublin, and I'm wearing a hat, and I think you don't give a damn about that. And I see 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10 dead fascists. It's gonna be a day, Bastille Day. Dublin's on air for you to me, and that's what I'd say. Suck it, Nazi scum! This game is cool. I am super excited. I am super excited for this game. Chad, are you having fun with this game? I'm really glad that we're playing this. Thank you, Lone Wolf. Thank you. I'm really glad that we're playing this. I'm going to have fun with this. I can tell. I can tell. It is janky, but I also think it's not a bad story. It's like nothing is like way like, oh, I've never seen it before, but it's kind of fun. The Suck It Nazi Scum is my favorite one. What's up, House Sakuro? Yeah, and the music. Dude, I could just listen to the music on repeat. Yeah, I'm digging it. And listen, what's wrong with taking out a few Nazis? This is cool. I wonder why it didn't get more play, because I don't even remember it in 2009. I mean, I actually started streaming on Twitch 3 years later, but I was obviously playing games for a long time, and I was way, way into PC gaming, like 20 years by then. No, 20 years? Really started in 1992. So no, 15 anyway. I don't remember this being a big, same, Rise and Ties. Finally, a great fun game. No. Now, be fair, Dragon. You liked Metroid Dread, didn't you? Metroid Dread was also great. But yes, I'm going to get a chance to play this. And in case people are curious, my order of games, now that I have defeated Metroid Dread, is I'm going to be playing this game, the Saboteur. And then the next video game up on the list after this is going to be, you heard of it when released on GOG, yeah. Next one for this is going to be, after this is going to be Golden Sun, and that's obviously for our good friend Shadowed Mage. Then Frostpunk, again, until I start getting sick of it, so I don't know how long that'll be. Then Axiom Verge 2, although just having played all the Metroid stuff, I may or may not move Axiom Verge 2 up or down a little bit. I want to stream Final Fantasy Tactics, which is maybe my favorite game of all time. God of War 2018, I want to come back to at some point. Fable the Lost Chapters, which I know Dragon's a fan of. In fact, he sent me his copy of Fable the Lost Chapters. And then Sorcery 4, I want to get back to as well. And then after that, it all gets very shaky. 7 The Days Long Gone, maybe. Lord of the Rings Online, maybe. Hades, maybe. Like, it gets sort of, unsure, but... Oh, really? The gameplay was actually really good, except for a couple of very frustrating boss fights. But honestly, it was really just the one boss fight that really pissed me off. Ravenbeak wasn't that bad. Even the Emmy stuff was okay. So in general, I really like Metroid Dread a lot. But yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't understand why it didn't do better. And again, we'll see. Now, maybe I will start hating it or something. But just from early returns, like... I'm super impressed. This is exactly what I was hoping for. Kind of an open world Sabotage, Resistance France. And again, I don't think I've played a game in Resistance France. So that's very cool. And as you can see, our good friends Darksaber and Dizzy Plays have played this a bunch of times, except they got to it 5 years ago. No, Breath of Fire 3 is still there. Breath of Fire 3 is still there, but it's a little bit lower. But it has not been forgotten nonstop. I haven't given up on that. Batman Arkham Asylum. You mean 2009? Oh, this is interesting. Let me look at this. Yeah, well, I mean, sure. Exactly, Rising Ties. Through the Darkest of Times. I have not heard of that one. Okay, so, in fairness, Arkham Asylum is amazing. Bayonetta is not my style, but I acknowledge it's good. Borderlands, same thing. Demon's Souls, very much not my style, but again, I get it. Dragon Age Origins, yes, although I still think that game's overrated, but I know that's heresy. Infamous, yes, I played a little bit of that. You want to talk about a game with frustrating controls? Infamous was in that category. Just Dance, which I indeed did play on Xbox, believe it or not. Obviously, Minecraft, and then Prototype. Minecraft came out... Wasn't Minecraft out in beta before that? Or is it the first time it came out was in 2009? Is that true? Because obviously that would definitely... So I'm familiar with all of those except Prototype I barely know. But yeah, I guess I can see why. It sounds like they just got overwhelmed with games, because it's hard to see why an EA-based game called the Saboteur wouldn't have done well. And it seems like it just kind of got ignored. I don't know. Yeah, it's interesting, Cat Pig. Arkham Asylum was great, yeah. Yeah, Arkham Asylum was great. And a lot of people like Bayonetta. I think Memories in 8-Bit's a big Bayonetta fan, if I'm not mistaken. And obviously Demon's Souls, we all know the drill with that. Boy, a lot of good, big stuff, big games came out that time. Wow, Arkham Asylum, Bayonetta, Borderlands, Demon's Souls, Dragon Age Origins. And if Minecraft came out for the first time that year, which I still don't know if that's true, that's 6 massively important games. Massively important. Arkham Asylum started the Arkham series, hugely important. Bayonetta is a lot of people are huge fans of that. Borderlands started the Borderlands series. People are huge fans of that. The Demon's Souls games, as far as a series of games, enough said. Same thing with Dragon Age Origins. Those are big, big games. Minecraft pre-classic. Okay, yeah. So, like, that's a lot. And that really explains. Oh, yeah, sorry, Marinda. Yeah, we're just about to sign off. It was great. I really had a lot of fun today. We started playing the Saboteur. I think you may end up liking this, Marinda, if you have not seen it before. Finished Metroid Dread. Metroid Dread was great. And yeah, now we're into the Saboteur. Boy, I'm really, really enjoyed that a lot. That's going to be cool. I'm excited. This is going to excite me a lot. And I'm a sucker for setting like that, where you just are like, you're in the world and, you're just along with it. And I confirmed with some people that ought to know that they're like, it's fairly accurate representation of Resistance Paris. So that's cool. And Duke Nukem Forever was that game. Yeah. So a lot of good stuff. That's cool. That is well worth it. So I am excited to be able to play it for all of you. It's going to be great. And I think it's going to be a game that'll work well on stream as well. I think that's going to be that kind of a game. So that is cool. What happened here? Oh, I did not realize I had accidentally minimized that window. Is that also 09? Yeah. It's very cool stuff. 09 was also Modern Warfare 2, StarCraft 2, God of War 3. Okay. Diablo 3, yeah. BioShock 2. That was 09? BioShock 2, Assassin's Creed 2. See, I was playing I loved Assassin's Creed 2, so in 09, that's what I would have been playing then. I played a little StarCraft, but that wasn't my deal. I played a little Diablo 3, but I definitely was playing AC2 for sure. And Mass Effect 2. None of those were 09. What games are those? Yeah, what year is that? That can't be 09. That's got to be later than that. What year are those? Because the last one I played was Modern Warfare. I guess was just the first Modern Warfare. I played the first StarCraft, obviously. I never really got into The Sims. I did play God of War 3. I played Diablo 3. I didn't love either of those. BioShock 2 wasn't my game. AC2 I played a lot. That was awesome. Portal 2 I have to still get to. I've played in Portal 1 now. Halo 3 wasn't my deal at the time, although I might be interested in playing it later. Mass Effect 2. Those are 09? Mass Effect 3 is 09. Mass Effect 2 is 09? Okay, so there's no wonder that Saboteur didn't get anything played. I mean, why you can't listen to these games. Arkham Asylum, L.A. Noire was a big deal at the time. Just Cause 2. Let's see what else. Wolfenstein. Dragon Age Origins. Star Wars The Old Republic came out that year. So did Mafia 2, although that wasn't as big a deal. Bayonetta we already talked about. Twisted Metal for PS3. Well, yeah. Alpha Protocol, which I love, came out that year. Guild Wars 2 came out in 09. I'm just looking at games that would have been a big deal for that time. Heavy Rain. Yep. Uncharted 2 came out that year. Deus Ex 3 came out that year. Alan Wake came out that year. Mass Effect 2 came out that year. We talked about Halo 3 and Portal 2, Assassin's Creed 2, Diablo 3, God of War 3, like we talked about, StarCraft 2, we talked about that. Resident Evil 5, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Final Fantasy 13. I mean, yeah. So in a way, it was like, yeah, these games, wow. I did not realize that many games came out that year. That's crazy. And also, chat, most importantly, House of the Dead, Overkill. The greatest of all games. That's a freaking good year. Good gravy. So that's cool. Well, I'm excited to play this, actually. I really, I was looking forward to playing it, and now I'm going to get the chance. So, good stuff. Yeah, what a shame. Like, well, because the thing is, there is, I think, a need for games like this, of this sort still. Like, games that involve some sneaking and intrigue, but also give you different opportunities to do it. Like this game seemed to be, like, I loved Alpha Protocol. What other games are like Alpha Protocol? Like Splinter Cell, I guess, but something, I've tried playing Splinter Cell on multiple occasions, and something about Splinter Cell just doesn't click for me. I don't know what it is. I should like games like this. I like Deus Ex Human. This reminds me a little bit, in some ways, in odd ways, this reminds me a bit of Deus Ex Human Revolution. A little bit. Not obviously in terms of the setting, but some aspects of the gameplay remind me a little bit of that. And so again, Metal Gear Solid, yeah, well, maybe. The Hitman series. Yeah, but the Hitman series, though, feels like, the thing about Hitman series is, Rockot, is I feel like that game is it feels too small in a way. Like, the scenarios are very self-contained. It really, to me, is like Thief, except in a modern setting. And don't get me wrong, I love Thief. But what we're talking about with Alpha Protocol is something that has a real built-in story where you're advancing the plot, but there's multiple ways to accomplish that and multiple sort of perks that you can specialize in to give you certain aspects too. So I feel like I know what you mean, but I feel like it's a little bit different in terms of its impact. And again, I've watched Hitman being played. Again, Hitman doesn't really grab me. I don't know why. But I love the AC series all the way up to AC4. I played like maybe halfway, 2/3 through AC4, and then I started to get tired of the formula a little bit. At some point I might see about going back to some of these. I think somewhere on my list I have AC Odyssey to give that a shot or whatever. So that sort of thing. I did play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines actually back in the day. I did play that. But it was a game that I feel like I played because it was before you had tons and tons of games coming out. I don't think I would play that again now. But yeah. So anyway, interesting, but really cool. I mean, listen, I'm glad that it's out there. I'm glad that it's available. I'm glad that I'm getting a chance to play it. And I'm glad that I hit it before the end of the year. I didn't know that I'd be able to get to Metroid Dread. It took me 8 days to finish Metroid Dread, and this day was like an hour. That was all it took me to beat the final boss. So it was basically 7 days and an hour to beat Metroid Dread. So that's not bad. And gave me a chance to get into the Saboteur. So, which we'll play. We'll have some more sessions of that in December. We'll play this through into next year. And then we'll move on to Golden Sun and make Shadowed happy. So that's the plan. Yeah. I agree. That's really when it peaked. I think the best, I actually like AC1, some aspects of it, and I like Altair, but that game, to me, that series is all about Ezio. He's the best, most interesting of the assassins. He's very interesting because he's not just constantly this dull, whatever, dishwater. And they just refined so much of the series. Also, they dialed it back a little bit on the ridiculous. There is some of the sort of modern day stuff, but the modern day stuff is not as interesting as what's happening back in Italy at the time. And you get to run around Renaissance. Now, my personal favorite in that series is AC Revelations. I recognize most people don't like that as much as AC2 Brotherhood or AC2, but I like AC Revelations because I love exploring Constantinople and the freaking hook blade. The hook blade that allows you to traverse basically zip lines all over Constantinople is awesome. So yeah, Last one I played was Black Flag also. I've watched Rob. I know Rob loves AC Syndicate, and I watched him play a little bit of that. But I just feel like when I'm watching it, I'm like, yeah, it's AC. I mean, it just got way too formulaic for me at a certain point. I haven't given up on the possibility of returning to an Assassin's Creed in the future. Again, like an Odyssey or an Origins or something like that. I would like to do at some point, but yeah. Yeah, exactly. Ezio from just his beginning days all the way up to a grizzled veteran. I even watched the video, the sort of end of Ezio's life video too. So it was really cool. Yes, Lone Wolf, exactly. You played the London one, it was meh, yeah. And the thing is that ought to be my jam, right? Like my study was Renaissance England, is Renaissance drama, British drama. So around that time, that ought to be my jam. And yet I was kind of watching Rob, I was just sort of left cold. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, did you really? That's cool. Yeah. No, I like the Assassin's Creed series up to that point. But anyway, I'm super happy, chat. This is great. I'm super pumped up about this. But it is not too late, and that means I want to stick around and have us do a really good raid today because we got a lot of people here. I think that's great, and maybe we'll get some more people because this is an older game that not as many people are playing, but everyone who comes in seems to be like, this is tremendous, this is awesome, so, sign me up. And by the way, my interest here in the sort of Assassins type of series may have something to do with a certain assassin that is going to be debuting very soon. The book is going to be releasing in not too distant, very near future, actually. And then we have the Grey Shade Kickstarter coming up. I'm talking about Grey Shade, of course. I'm very proud of those books, and I'm very excited for what we're looking at. In fact, this coming weekend, I'm going to be doing a little bit of game demoing that may be related to this subject. And as I say, we're just waiting on one final read, and then we're basically doing some proofreading, and then we're going to be ready to publish Grey Shade. And I'm staring right at the cover art, and it's good. It's really good. It's super good. So yes, definitely remind me, Miranda. I'm always happy to talk about stuff like that. Assassin's Creed Revelations 2 book. Listen, I'm telling you right now, if that stuff had been available, sign me up if I had done it at the time. I've been joking. I was joking with Adam Christopher online that at one point on Twitter some months ago that I was like, hey, if you have an extra story for that you'd like me to do on the Mandalorian front, Disney and the powers that be. And Adam was joking and he was just kind of like, hey, buddy, back off. That's all mine. And of course, he's going to do a great job with it. But I would 100% want to write a Mandalorian novel. Like, oh my God. And it's because I've always been fascinated with those kind of characters. The ones that are, that have a moral code, the ones that actually are better than they might appear to be on the surface, the ones also that are characters that because of their unique experience, they have a corporation or a universe or a government or, an organization or whatever arrayed against them. So they're outnumbered, but they at the same time have enough knowledge and skill to perfectly balance that sort of group experience. So it's their knowledge and wisdom and understanding and competence versus the overwhelming numbers thing. And I find those stories fascinating, whether we're talking about The Equalizer, I've talked about this many times, whether we're talking about even the Batman game, the Batman universe to a degree, whether we're talking about the Assassin's Creed stuff, all the way back to an old BBC show some of you may be familiar with called The Prisoner. Not BBC, it was on another, I think it was on another channel, but anyway, it was called The Prisoner. I loved The Prisoner. I watched that with my dad, even though parts of it scared the hell out of me, but super cool. Patrick McGowan in the main role. So I love stuff like that. And that kind of stuff is turns my crank. Like I love it. So a game like this, I'm like, sign me up, man. This is good stuff, even though you do have allies as well. So Taken, yes. I like Taken, although I will say the problem I had with Taken was that as much as I love Liam Neeson and as much as I generally like that concept, Jason Bourne, I forgot to mention in that same category, I do not like I don't like the torture stuff at all. And I think that's sort of, to me, instructive that Jason Bourne doesn't do that. A lot of these ones that we're talking about don't do that. I guess you could argue Batman does do it, sort of, but so I was not wild about the kind of vengeance porn that some have Taken turned into, I'm afraid. And that's as much as I like Liam Neeson, despite that. There were parts of that movie that I'm like, come on, man. Like, so that's the only problem. Other than that, yes, it pushes all the right buttons for me. Same idea. But That particular one, I'm like, I don't know. I told you all about this. Another show that I all encourage you to go watch is with Edward Woodward, who was in The Equalizer. In the 1980s, not the new one with Queen Latifah, but the 80s show. But Edward Woodward originally got his start, at least in the public consciousness. People really started to notice him when he was on a show called Callan in the UK during the 70s, I want to say. First 2 seasons were in black and white. The last 2 were in color. And he's freaking dynamite in that role. My God, is he good. Really, really good. And it fits that same kind of description. And again, Cold War, so it's got that kind of world-weary, noirish feel. Really great stuff. So I love it. Anyway, I gotta rise up and on out of here and have you folks stick around the raid. If you liked what you saw and heard today, please follow the channel. Check out our YouTube, !ArvTube, Discord, !ArvCode, Twitter, !ArvTweets, website, arvanellarun.com. Financially, !ArvShop is the merchandise area with Infinity and Beyond, Adventures of Middle-earth, and Esper Genesis stuff. The Patreon is !ArvTreon right there. Please support us over there because you can get really cool stuff for yourself. If you found what I had to say interesting and you would like an epic character background written for a TTRPG character of yours, or you'd like an epic poem written about you, I'm your man. If you are willing to support the Patreon at a high enough tier, you can get inspirations to help our tabletop players. You can also move us towards higher channel goals, another Talisman tournament, another Arvanot Idol contest, etc. So all of those things are possible if you can jump on board with the Patreon. You can also resub to the channel and or sub for the first time. A couple of you did that tonight, so thank you again. You can get those custom sub badges and emotes, and again, some inspirations to help the players as well. On the publishing side, Icarus for my Icarus graphic novel from Athos Arts, Library for Tales and Tomes in the Forbidden Library. That's my 5e adventure and source book from Alligator Alley Entertainment. And speaking of those two, Athos right here is launching their Kickstarter in the next day or so, which is a Kickstarter to do an audiobook for the Dragon of, I really hope I'm pronouncing this right, Innis, which is going to be a short-run Kickstarter. There are 62 followers, so you can go over there and get notified when it runs. The other one is this one from Alligator Alley, and this is Expedition from the Mysterious Peaks. They have got, I believe, 4 days to go on this. They are at 42,527, 559 backers. My prediction is they're going to hit 45,600 backers, which would be a huge success. Their goal was 20,000, so they're already double that. So that's awesome for them. It's awesome for us. We may have a connection with that campaign, and we also, of course, have a connection with the company. So definitely go over and support them, especially if you ever know anything about Expedition from the Barrier Peaks, an old 80s module, which I have the original copy of down there. So definitely check that out. It is good stuff, that new Kickstarter from Alligator Alley. And all of that for my Gray Shade Kickstarter, Gray Shade KS. More details about that to come very soon. As I said, things are beginning to accelerate on that front. So more happening, and I'm this time when I talk about it, I'm going to be able to talk about it with actual dates when I get to that point. So I'm very excited for that. And as always, BLM, Black Lives Matter, very important to affirm and assert the significance and importance of Black lives, and Help Now, which is the World Health Organization page on suicide prevention. Very important to reach out to others when they need help, and please reach out to others when you need help as well. Now, with all that said, we are going to do a raid today, folks, so please don't leave until we do that, because it's going to be a great person. The way we do raids is very simple. If you are not a sub... Oh, yes. Sorry. Before I do the raid thing, I almost forgot about this. Thank you so much, Rock God. Bag of Giving. First of all, tomorrow, schedule-wise, I would have remembered when I did the schedule, but schedule-wise, tomorrow, Bag of Giving is going to be back. It is a special charity event, which is done by Brendan Crilly and Michael Underwood, one of my other co-hosts on Speculate. It is to benefit various charitable organizations, a series of tabletop one-shots, and tomorrow is Court of Blades with Mike Underwood GMing for an all-star cast. It's going to be awesome, and I am going to be running production for that, so that's going to be happening at 1 o'clock Eastern on Sunday, so you will not want to miss that. It'll run for probably about 3 hours or so to benefit the Maryland Food Bank, so you'll definitely want to be here for that. And then on Wednesday, again, for those of you who missed this, big deal, Wednesday, we have another Infernal Salon coming up, run by Claire CSE Cooney and Carlos Hernandez for their game Negocias Infernales. This game is coming out next year, and they are going to be using some prompts, as we did a couple of months ago when we did the Kickstarter. We were supporting the Kickstarter for Strange Horizons. That went really well, but there were a lot of authors, and it went for a long period of time. So this one is going to be dialed way back in that term. So we have a lot fewer authors, and it's going to be a 2-hour block where they will get a prompt and then write to that prompt and read these prompts. And chat will get a chance to do this too. But look at these names: Martha Wells, Will Alexander, Sarwat Chadha, Kat Rambo, Zigzag Claiborne, Fran Wild, Kwame Mbalia, Cerise Rennie Murphy, Aaron Amendola, just like big names, a lot of these. And so I'm very excited to be hosting this, all to benefit the World Builders charity, first started by Patrick Rothfuss, to benefit Heifer International. So very excited about that. Should be a very good turnout for that. And please spread the word and join us for that. It is an honor to do that charity event. So a lot of charity coming up in the next few days, which is 'tis the season. It should be the season year round to do stuff like that. And I'm glad that we're in a position to host it. So that's going to be exciting. On Tuesday, we will have more of the Saboteur. And then over on GOG, we will have more Talisman Adventures sponsored by Pegasus Spiele. So that should be a really good time as well. So thank you for the reminder, Rock God. Now, as I was going to say, yeah, that's right. And he's doing that to support World Builders, which he usually does around this time of year. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so now, as I was saying, the raid. If you are not a sub, you're going to do this, which is the... Hello? There we go, right there. The Arvanauts have landed, followed by Twitch raid, lowercase Twitch, uppercase R, lowercase AID. If you are a sub, you can do this, which is the Arvanauts have landed, and then you've got Arvany Hype, you've got Twitch raid again, you've got Arvany Roar, Arvany Woe, Arvany Witch, Arvany Smug, Arvany Love, Arvany Blown, all the Arvanys, when you are brought over auto-magically to the place that we are going to go to today. And the raid that we've got going on today, I could raid Pat. I don't know though. Because I'm going to be doing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do that today because I'm going to be back over and he's doing this stuff for the next few days. I don't think that channel loves raids either. But let's see. Speaking of charities, okay, I know exactly where we're going to go to. Okay, yeah, he already has a lot of people there, so that should be fine. But I do know a group that we are going to go to, which will be in that same category. So please stick around for the raid, and that'll be awesome. Otherwise, I'm going to see you Sunday for Bag of Giving. I want to thank everyone who made this an awesome stream today. Thank you to my wonderful mods, Dragon Spear, Rock God, and the Rising Ties. Earlier, Triffity Mats, of course, Shadowed popped in. My apologies, and Lego Freak was here. My apologies, Dragon, for not understanding that you were not being trolling and not joking about it being an 09 game, but actually saying my apologies, my humble apologies to both you and to Mrs. Dunsel and anyone else who brought it up. Sorry. Mea culpa. And also my thanks to the Rising Ties for being awesome. And again, we've got your back on what you were talking about earlier when you first came in, about not doing the pile-on, especially when marginalized communities are involved. You folks can look back and watch the VOD if you want to know what we're talking about, but you know the drill. We're with you, my friend. Of course, thank you to my wonderful subscribers and Patreon supporters, Dragon Spear, Rock God, the Rising Tides. Thank you to Eka Alpha X5, Lone Wolf, Mrs. Dunsel, and Prince Justin. Thank you for being awesome people all. And thank you to my wonderful viewers. Thank you to Atero, to Black Fury, to Bulgaris, to Catpig, Coffee Be Black, Dizzy Plays, Gaia Shield, Gigafrost, Hal Sakuro. Thank you to Leia Reek, McSauce, Marinda, PKD Fan, Rick. Thank you to Songo. Thank you to everybody who made this an awesome stream tonight. Really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. Metroid Dread complete, Saboteur in progress. So that's the deal with that. Stick around for the raid, and I will see you lovely folks on Sunday for Bag of Giving and the Court of Blades. Until then, everyone be good for each other. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen until my camera's off.